Eco on the beat.
Probably gonna eat more.
Okay.
Not in a minute. Not right now. How's it going, guys?
Welcome to the show, guys. This is Terry with NSPS TV Paranormal. How is everybody doing this evening? Hey, man, I am doing great. I decided to put on my banana hat today.
I was about to say I love the banana hat.
I got on the banana hat today, man. Tonight we are in Michigan. How is everybody doing in Michigan? I am doing great. You doing great too, as long as it's not freezing and sleeting and snowing and all that other stuff up there.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're expecting some storms.
Oh, well. Oh, shit. What? Oh, I thought that was my cat.
Okay.
Try that one.
He has his moments. How you doing, Irene? How you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. I just baked a whole bunch of cookies for Easter, so we're
You
good.
gotta send me some cookies, man. I want some cookies. I mean, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll take some cookies. Anyway, guys, tonight, like I say, we are in Michigan. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the first name because I've been practicing that all week and I still haven't got it. So
Okay, so it's pronounced Ypsilanti, and that's where I was born. That's where my story originates.
Ypsilanti.
Yeah, it's it's exactly the way it's spelled. Most people say Yipsy or Yippy.
Oh, Gypsy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be,
it's quite of a small town feel, all farmers.
Oh, dude. I love farmers.
Yeah, born and raised on 120 acres.
Oh, hey, man. Yeah, farming is good. I like farming. I've never done it, but I've seen people do it, and it looks pretty interesting. All right, guys. Welcome, everybody, on the show, man. This is Terry and my co-host, Irene. And like I say, dude, we are in the great state of Michigan. Appreciate all you guys that are on the social medias, the platforms tonight, Kick, Rumble, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and so many others that that we're watching, that are watching us tonight. So hey guys, welcome to the show. And man, it's been pretty interesting here today. I mean, it's been pretty quiet here in Central Texas. Nothing too much going on. For those of you that celebrate Easter, enjoy the Easter bunny. I don't celebrate Easter. Not like I used to anyway when I was a kid. Go find the Easter eggs. I could never figure that whole thing out. Maybe somebody will one day. But anyway, guys, tonight we've got Andrew Mcgowan from Michigan. How you doing, sir?
Well, I'm doing all right. A little hot in here though. Just got done cooking.
Hey man, woo. Hey, what'd you cook?
Made spaghetti.
In the oven, outside the oven?
Nah, in a pot.
Dude,
I didn't make my baked
makes
spaghetti this time.
Dude, that is the best kind of spaghetti. In the oven
Oh, I know.
spaghetti.
I can
Why?
make I can make a lasagna with spaghetti. It's pretty simple if you have enough cheese.
Hey,
Wow.
Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Nancy, don't judge me.
It's banana, okay?
What's up,
Oh
don't
well.
tell
Medusa? What's up,
don't tell
Medusa
anybody.
Paranormal? How you doing today? Appreciate you joining us. Nancy, don't you judge me. I know how you are.
No,
You know
you
what?
know the thing that I
I
have to put up with. This is what I have to put up with, right?
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Andrew,
You signed the
talk to me,
contract.
brother.
It's okay.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, Andrew's got a hat on. Why y'all not judging his hat? Why y'all judging mine?
Mine says Lamb of God.
Why y'all judging my hat? Medusa, appreciate it, man. You love the hat. I appreciate it.
How's it going,
Irene's
Nancy?
laughing.
I don't have to wear a hat. I'm good as it is. No.
It's okay. It's okay. You guys can criticize me all you want to. But this hat is going to change. In 30 minutes, this hat's going to change to something else.
Yikes.
He's reliving his Donkey Kong days.
Dude, I hated that fucking game. I could never get
Did you
over the
really?
fucking barrel.
I thought it was a decent game.
Yeah.
Ah, man, I could. Every time I tried to time that fucking barrel, never fucking got it. What the hell, man? Medusa, and you know what? In my style of work, everything is a slippery situation. Everything. You know what I'm saying? So, welcome to the show, guys. Andrew, tell the world a little bit about yourself and what you do for a living, brother.
Well, so my name is Andrew. I started Andrew's Paranormal 3 years ago. Basically, the reason I started it was because I was kind of getting tired of having to deal with paranormal experiences by myself, so I thought I'd just share with the world all of my experience. I don't quite remember exactly my first experience, but I was probably about 4 years old my first time. We were living in Virginia, actually, in naval basing. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but in the late 80s, early 90s, 23 sailors unalived themselves in the Portsmouth area. So their bodies are, well, their spirits are still haunting the housing sections of the naval basing. And that's where I came into my first contact with a spirit. And unfortunately, he was a evil residual spirit, and he took it out on me.
Wow.
Yeah. He was a petty officer, something. I can't remember. Like I said, I was like 4. But I verified the person. He did exist. He was real. My parents thought I was bullshitting, and then I gave him a name. They looked it up. It was real. So.
I'm wondering if his
Yeah.
name was Petty Officer Davies, Davies, because that name just came to me for some dumb reason, and I don't know. I may be wrong, but oh well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it just you? I mean, how many members you
No.
got in your organization?
So it's me, and then Autumn. She's my camera woman. We live together. We're dating, obviously. I don't know if you guys picked that up in the videos or not, but we actually just got a new member. His name's Rolo, and he's about 8 weeks old and black and brown and white all over, and got 4 legs.
Oh, well, congratulations.
I need him for the
Congratulations.
Bigfoot videos.
Oh wow. Is this your first child?
Oh, my dog? No.
No, her dog. His dog. 4 legs, dear. Clean them
Oh,
You
gears.
might want to call Ripley's, believe it or not, because I've never seen a human with 4 legs.
Oh, it's gonna be a
oh
long
wow.
morning. Oh gosh darn.
Yeah, it's
Lord,
gonna be.
give me strength.
Are you
It's
gonna
easy.
are you gonna take your pup with you on ghost investigations?
Yeah, pretty much he's going to be basically everywhere I go, he's going to go.
Or he can be your third camera guy.
I
For your
mean,
second.
I don't. I was gonna say I don't see an issue putting a GoPro on his collar.
No, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like if I put a camera on him and I let him explore on his own, he might actually have better luck, considering that animals are more perspective to the spiritual realm than us.
Yeah.
Exactly. And and I
As you
always
guys can
tell
hear him in the background, he's
what is he
barking
doing?
away. He's barking.
Probably see a cat or something.
Oh, I don't have cats. They were both cremated. It was their time.
Ah, cats live
Yep.
forever. Cats live forever.
Mine didn't live past 3.
Mine lived
Oh
past
wow.
26 years old.
See, that was an old spirit inside that cat.
Yeah.
Yep, and I got one who
Um,
just can't stay out of trouble.
Uh,
yeah, I was gonna say because he likes to get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he
they,
just
Right.
cannot get
they,
out of
call,
trouble.
Where
they
is his
call him
little
Holy
self?
Terror. You call him Holy Terror.
Right.
Uh,
Got him.
Oh, he's so
hey,
cute.
what's up, little pooch?
He's a little
So this is Rolo. Say hi, everybody.
little puppy.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
He was actually the last born of his entire litter.
Litter.
He was the 9th one born.
Oh.
Mm.
He was the
So
runt for a minute, and then he outgrew them all.
Outsmarted them all
Okay.
too.
All right. Well, guys, we're about to get this show started. Drew, sit back and I hope you got a cup of milk or something.
Oh no, we're good. I got energy drinks. We're good.
All right. Energy drinks are good. All right. Well, hey, curious to know a little bit about, some of your investigations, some of your most recent investigations, and as Medusa Paranormal is saying, some of your scariest investigations.
Okay. Well, I think my most terrifying investigation, I would say, would be the Stemson Hospital. That's located in Grand Haven, Michigan. It's not very big. It's not like enormous. It literally looks like your old Victorian home that was turned into a doctor's office that eventually became a psychiatric hospital. And then, when the measles and all that broke out, that became a home for them. We were down in the basement in the morgue. So it was also a morgue as well. And they basically said, here, take these headphones, take this blindfold, go sit in that empty morgue right there. We'll close the door on you, and we're going to do an Estes method. Okay. Well, as I'm setting everything up, I'm getting all my equipment set up. I have a camera directly in front of me to where it shows the entire view of the whole room. I'm getting the headphones on. I'm setting up cat balls everywhere. Well, as it was going on, I had the headphones on. They were asking questions outside of the door. Mind you, this was a soundproof room. I couldn't hear anything. and out of nowhere, you can see it on camera. A cat ball comes flying right at me.
Yikes.
Ah,
And I was blindfolded, so I assumed somebody like came in and just hit me. So I started swinging, thinking somebody's messing with me.
They didn't like the cat bull. They didn't like
I
you.
will fight a ghost. I am not afraid.
Yeah, but they didn't like
mm,
you. They didn't like the cat ball either.
No, but the ghost cats upstairs, they were having a blast with those cat balls. Uh, there was a team of like 8 people there. We were just, screwing around upstairs, playing with the cat balls, the REM pods. And the lady comes up and says, we have ghost cats in here. And they
Mm,
specifically stay in this room on this bed. So I threw some cat balls on the bed. And we have all the lights out. We're all using night vision. And you can see little steps walking on the bed towards the cat balls. And then you see the cat ball being played with.
well,
oh,
that's
Yeah.
cool.
I feel like as a channel, I can kind of have a control over the spirits inside the building. I can kind of like, hey guys, come on out and fuck with these guys.
mm,
Someone's calling.
no.
I did Bobby Mackey's twice.
Hmm.
Bobby Mack.
Oh yeah,
Were you,
good old Bobby
were you,
Mackey. They're rebuilding.
yeah, I heard.
They tore it down.
Yeah, they actually just started the building process. It'll be approximately 8 months before anyone can go in, and inspectors check everything, and then they turn the lights on.
What do you think of that
Wow.
building? Do you think it's got something there or not?
Oh, most definitely. And I
Okay.
feel like it's not modern human or it's basically like it. So the whole land itself is tainted.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was a Native American reservation for the Cherokee tribe,
Mm-hmm.
and they were pretty much wiped out from that entire area.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the land is basically stained in Native blood. Um, so my belief is that there may have possibly been people who summoned these entities here, well, at the location, because
Mm-hmm.
they're not native to the area.
Mm. You know,
Uh, I do
Cher-
actually think the new place will be haunted.
Cherokee Indian tribe were not violent, okay? They did not do things that other tribes did, okay?
I'm a member of
So
the 3rd Band Cherokee Tribe, North Carolina.
yeah, so they will lash out because it is their land. They will get angry, but I've learned to work with some tribes, and I have to learn to not. But
The original Bobby Mackey's never burned down.
y- what happened to it?
It was basically deemed unsafe and uninhabitable. Carl's apartment, mind you, I'm very close with the gatekeeper there who runs the whole paranormal teams and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
She was basically saying, like, I mean, I even got a chance to go look, but I legally they would not allow people up there anymore. You would just fall right through the floor. It was termite infested.
Oh gosh.
Floorboards were falling out. Uh, Basically, it was 200 years behind its time. It
Wow.
needed major upgrades. They said if they were to just keep the original building and do all the upgrades and everything, it would cost them 100 times more than just to tear down and rebuild.
Okay.
And they're going to try to duplicate it into making it look like the original.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't know if that's for sure, but as far as I've heard, they're going to try to attempt to recreate the actual bar itself.
Another
Yeah,
and the
question I
pit the
have.
pit's still there too.
Yeah.
so they didn't
Um.
cover the pit.
No, they actually put a protection seal over that area so that way nothing was damaged during construction.
I heard there
Same
was a
thing with the
well.
walls of faces.
Was there a well on the basement of the flooring?
Was there what?
A well, like a
Yeah, it's like a giant. It's not really a well. It's a draining system because before Bobby Mackey's was Bobby Mackey's, it was a butcher. It was a butcher shed. So they
okay.
would bring in
Right.
the cattle, and right where the well is where they would do
Drain the
their
blood.
business, drain the blood, and then it go down the sewer system. Now it is to say that that sewer system was connected to the river right there at the bridge that
Mhm.
connects Ohio and Kentucky,
Mhm.
and apparently there back in the day during mad cow disease, the blood tainted the water and people got infected, and there was a whole bunch of things going on down there. It was a mess. Um, and then I don't know if anyone knows this, but the Purple Gang, the mafia, had a
Mhm.
lot of ties to Bobby Mackey's between here in Michigan, Detroit,
Mhm.
all the way down to Kentucky.
Mm.
Same thing with Galley in Ohio. They were also connected to the Purple Gang Mafia.
Mm. Uh,
The Purple Gang Mafia.
I heard they charged a lot of money to investigate it. Was that right? No.
I paid $80 for myself.
Okay.
That's not bad. What's
And that
up,
was
Joe? How you
basically
doing?
What's going on, my man?
Oh,
that
I'm
was basically
chilling.
80
for the
bucks
whole
isn't bad.
night.
80
No,
bucks
it was
ain't
for the
bad at
whole night. And
all.
I was pretty much by there by myself. Everybody ended up leaving and going home, so I was there in the entire building by myself at Bobby Mackey's.
Wow.
That's
Let me
cool.
tell you,
I would have hit up the bar.
I hate to be that dickhead, but I debunked over 37 teams.
Wow.
Mm.
Because I heard a lot of people say there ain't nothing there. It's just a waste of money. And I paid blah 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 $200 plus, and I got gypped, and I go, oh okay, whatever.
They probably paid $200 because they had a group of 12.
Okay, I got it.
Um, I publicly called out Ghost Adventures to their face, and I said, "You guys are idiots and morons. Why would you come to Bobby Mackey's and fake 90% of what you guys claim to be here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the portal to hell.
Yeah.
No, there's not really much negative energy near the hole. There, yes, there is a specific demon in that building, and it was the
Mhm.
demon that possessed Carl back in '93.
Mm.
I have photos, I have video footage of evidence of being clawed right down my neck during an Estes method, right where they did the exorcism of Carl.
So where did the woman come into play and all that?
The what?
Allegedly, there was a woman. A woman. There was a woman that was died in the building,
Okay.
or something happened with her.
Okay, so that story is that she was decapitated exactly 5 miles from the bar. They never found the body. They found the head, but they never found the body. They say that
Mm.
she haunts the location, but I don't think she's there. She
Okay.
might be 5 mile down the road, but she's not on the location or site of the bar. I've never
Do you
personally
think?
had any experience with her, or I did come in contact with Carl while I was there. I had very
Mhm.
educated responses back when I specifically asked for Carl. I don't
Mhm.
know if you guys knew this, but he was a backup drummer for Bobby too.
Right.
Yeah. He was also caretaker, right?
Yeah, and
Do you?
so when I was down in the basement doing the Estes, bye, love you, have a good day at work. um, when I was in the basement, mind you, I was completely alone. There was no one around for hundreds of miles of this place. It was at 2:30 in the morning. I'm down in the basement doing an Estes method in complete darkness. And I go, Carl, if you're here with us right now, can you please give me a good sign? Not even a minute. And you can hear tapping on the pipes. Mind you, everything's shut off in this entire building. There's no noise, nothing. You hear tapping on the pipe like drumsticks. Well, as soon as I'm done with my investigation downstairs, I go upstairs. I walk through the hallway. Right there are a pair of drumsticks laying on the floor.
Wow.
And I'm like, Carl, did you leave these here? And you see one of the drumsticks move over slightly over to the right. And I'm like, okay, so it's Carl.
Did he ever tell you what killed him?
He died. He was a smoker. He was a drinker. What didn't kill him?
Okay.
He was a party animal. That's who he was.
But I have a feeling
I ain't gonna judge the man.
No, I'm not going to judge him. Like, I didn't even think of that. That didn't even come to play with me. I have a feeling that they took him.
What
That
in
has-
the world is this root vegetable guy saying?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
You get the weirdos in here every now and then.
yeah. I have a feeling that they took Carl. I have a feeling they took Carl. I have a feeling they took him.
So the reason Carl's still around, he's not complete with his mission yet. He's not done.
No, I know.
I had a personal dream about him, and he came to my dream talking to me. And we were having a discussion about what he wanted to complete. And basically, his goal was to ensure that everyone around him knew that he wasn't angry at everyone. That it wasn't him in the end.
No, I don't. I think he was possessed for damn sure, like 100%. And
Well,
I think
you can watch the exorcism over on YouTube called Carl's Exorcism in '93.
And you know what? I think I'm not thinking. I know they wanted him.
And the demon's name was Carl.
I think it wanted him, and it wanted his soul, and it took him. Plain and simple as that.
Yeah, they found him in his apartment. He passed away in his sleep. So that's where Bobby found him. I don't, like I said, I was probably like, I was 2 when he died.
How's business up there, man? As you guys are you guys are investigating. I know you guys coming out of the big thaw up there. Business is about to pick up for you guys, or what's going on?
Well, I took a break because, like I said, I don't do winter time. I don't do cold at all, really. I hate it. It's like I'm allergic to it. But I have a lot of things coming up right now. So my birthday's in May. I invited 3 teams to come with me up north in the UP of Michigan. Now, if you guys aren't very familiar with what Michigan is known for, we are very well known for Black-Eyed Children, Dogman, and we also have, like as you guys would hear, the New Jersey Devil. Well, we also have the Detroit Devil. Several people have witnessed this. A lot of people have called them crazy. I believe them. Now, if I could see the evidence myself, that'd be great. But my goal basically to go up north this May is to capture Bigfoot or Dogman or even a Skinwalker. I don't care. I'll whistle at them. I have an Aztec death whistle. What are they going to do?
Did you see the video about the kid Bigfoot hanging out on the bridge as the hikers was walking up to the bridge? They're like, "What the hell is that?" You know, this Bigfoot literally had his legs hanging out over the bridge, just rocking back and forth, just playing like a normal kid would do.
No, I
And
didn't hear
they
about that.
took the video, they took the camera and they did the video on it, and it's probably one of the best evidence that uh, baby Bigfoots exist. You know, if they're baby Bigfoots, there got to be big ones. You know
Mm-hmm.
that are out there. You know, and as they were walking up, the Bigfoot saw them, so the Bigfoot got up and took off running. But as they got to the bridge, they heard these growls. Sound like a Bigfoot to me.
That sounded
And
like a Wookiee.
yeah. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, that was a good one.
Yeah,
That was a good
I have a theory behind Bigfoot and how he ended up in Northern America. So my
they
theory is
migrated?
right. My theory is that Bigfoots or Yetis or things like that, they originated from Siberia, Asia, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They followed the people because people had food.
Mm-hmm.
People had things that they needed. Who's to say that they weren't actual? Who's to say they're not actual human beings
Mm-hmm.
who decided to come out of the mountains one day and say, "All right, let's see what's going on here." And they may possibly have supernatural camouflage to where they can blend with their environment. You know, there's so many creatures out there that we don't even know about that we're still
Yeah.
discovering today.
True.
Well, I'm thinking
Like we're so worried about space. We're so worried about space. We don't even know what's in our own ocean.
Nope.
Exactly. And and I
You
just
know,
posted a comment about that. I posted a comment about that, and everybody is so happy that they're doing this. But dude, we were warned not to come back. Why are we going back? What is the ultimate part? What is the ultimate reason for going back?
what's that? To the moon?
Anybody? Yeah.
So another theory, I guess you would say, and this isn't a religious perspective, but I think it's for them to be more closer to God in their minds.
Mm.
Like, I'm not religious. I'm an atheist, but I don't, I'm not bashing everybody. It's like a theory. Like maybe they just want to be closer to their God.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I mean, at this point, if an alien comes down, I'm gonna wave a sign saying "Pick me up on your way through."
Then you have to come here because we got lots of them floating around here.
I've been saying that. Hey, I'm ready to go.
I'll have
I'm
my
getting
thumb.
ready to go.
I'll be like this the whole time on the side of the highway with the sign saying, "All right, guys, you can just come get me now."
Yeah, well,
Right.
you gotta hang out at the nuclear power plants. That's where they hang out.
I feel like they seem to be getting a lot of their energy from the ocean. What's underneath the ocean? What is the Bermuda Triangle? Why is it so secret? Why do things
Yeah,
keep disappearing?
we got a devil's triangle here, and they're always finding out empty ships coming aboard, and fishing vessels. They're always finding those things washed up.
You guys have tsunamis.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are 200-foot waves. I'm not playing with those.
Nope. Oh, we got hurricanes, earthquakes, whatever. You name it, we got it.
Oh, and a big old mountain that's called Fiji with a big old volcano attached to it.
Yeah, yeah. That's also haunted too.
I believe it.
Yeah, well,
I'm
you
not.
know, it's just, it's one of those things.
So, Drew, how long you been in the field, man?
Uh, Professionally, 3 years. My whole life, pretty much. My entire life.
All right, life. Okay. Are you the only team in your little town, or is there another?
No, we have three. We have Downriver Phantom Finders. We have Dark Side X. We have Potter's Paranormal. We have we have a lot of paranormal and Bigfoot community here in the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
Mm, okay. And all you guys are cordial with each other.
Yeah, pretty much. Like if if I'm within a driving distance of them and I say, hey, you guys want to come into an investigation with me, they're always more than welcome to come tag along.
Mm,
So vice versa, it's always
right.
better to safety in numbers,
True.
Always.
especially when you're exploring abandoned Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah, it gets pretty tough over there, man. No telling what
I'm
you
lit-
might
I'm
see.
literally I'm like 3 minutes from the Detroit border, so
But you also an urban explorer, also, correct?
uh yay nay. It's more like I do, but I don't, because here in Michigan, if you're caught on private property, let me tell you, it's worse than committing actual murder.
Mm.
Is that
Oh,
bad,
I'm
huh?
not kidding. They will give you 93 days for trespassing.
Yikes. That's like
Yep.
here in
Wayne
Japan.
County does not play around.
Yep.
And then recently, the abandoned hospital over in Ecorse, urban guy went over, explored it, ended up in an elevator shaft, and died. So
Wow.
Mm,
Wow.
wow.
if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to end up hurt.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I look
Well,
at
man.
it as a safety thing. I'd rather just not go in there.
Mm. Uh,
Yeah, I agree with you. Definitely with that. I'm gonna open it up to the panel. I mean, any of you guys got any questions? Feel free to jump in.
I do, but he just answered my question.
Dark Side X sounds so wrong. LOL.
Hmm?
Yeah, see, she said that the ocean is a giant cooling system. That I believe, because I feel
Yeah.
like aliens use radiation. They use radiation. They use
Yep.
nuclear power.
Yep. Yep.
They were just able to perfect it much faster and quicker than we have.
Yep. Also, also, I think they have taught us a lot of technology here, right? So most of our technology in this country comes from alien technology. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to
Look
accept
at
it or
the.
not.
I still can't accept that only human beings built the pyramid. I feel like giants were involved with that.
Well, yeah, but but yeah.
Me myself, I think the Nephilim built the pyramids. That's just my theory. Others might think other, but there were giants back then,
That's what I'm
and they
saying.
had the power.
Like we have 6 foot, 7, 8 foot people nowadays. You're telling me that a 10 foot guy didn't exist?
Yeah.
Shit, and
True.
about
They
a
had the
thousand
strength
pounds.
of 8 men.
Yeah, and could
Yeah, we
lift
get the
anything up.
Nephilim mounds over here in Newark, Ohio, right?
Uh-huh.
I study that too. The Nephilim
Uh-huh.
mounds. So it wouldn't surprise me if like 10-foot giants,
Yep.
and it wouldn't, because I worked with L.A. Marzulli. I don't know if you know who L.A. Marzulli is. He's a big he's a producer out there in California.
Mm-hmm.
He came to Ohio. He comes every once in a while, and we did an episode of On the Trail of Nephilim with him.
Mm-hmm.
And the stuff that he came up with during during our research for 4 days around Ohio was pretty crazy, man.
Mm.
So I was already investigating the mounds, and I got some weird readings, and he jumped on it real quick and said, "I'm coming out tomorrow."
Yeah, Ohio's full of all kinds of surprises.
Yeah.
I go to Galleon a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I go to Galleon, Ohio a lot.
Have you been to the
And I
Gill
talk-
House?
I've never been there, actually.
I'm a volunteer out there.
Are you? I would like to
I
come
am.
down and team up and investigate that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And
That sounds interesting,
Have you
'cause-
done Brownella Cottage?
No, so the only place I've officially done in Galleon would be the Ohio Museum of Horror / restaurant,
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
the Last Meal restaurant. Well, my buddy Nate owns that and the Michigan one.
Oh, okay.
I have free access to both buildings anytime I want.
Mm.
And then he's opening up a new location in Kentucky, Lexington, and then another one in Monroe. It'll be another restaurant, horror theme. So he's busy, but he's always
Sounds
finding me new locations to investigate. That's always awesome.
You know
and
what?
that's one thing we need, and that's one thing that we need badly: new locations.
Yeah.
No, people just
You know,
need to
we-
lower the prices.
Well, not only that, give these places the rest, man. Give some of these big locations a rest.
Yeah.
You know, if you
Yeah.
give them a rest, you might be able to. Things might be able to pick back up decently
Oh,
instead of people going.
trust me,
there.
Eloise, I believe, is burnt out.
Mm.
I have a high feeling Eloise, the asylum here in Westland, they're
Mhm.
completely burnt out, dude. They've turned it into a circus joke nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
And it's sad because I have family buried in that original cemetery that only have little markers this big with numbers on it. They've turned it into a fucking joke.
That's
And
actually
then, and then if you want to investigate it, you're going to pay $1,500 regardless if it's just you by yourself or a whole team.
dang.
That's a
Like-
negative Ghost Rider. That pattern's full. I ain't paying that.
I'm like, dude, I had family either born there, worked there, or died there.
Mm.
And you're going to tell me I have to pay $1,500 in a location where my family's buried. Got it.
Yeah. They don't care. As long
Oh,
as
I know
get
they
their
don't.
money, they don't care.
The guy who bought it, he's a creep.
Mm.
Well, no. Like I said, I've been looking into this myself, but as far as I know, he's been convicted 3 times of pedophilia. Why are they still keeping him around?
Yeah. That don't make sense.
Like, either fire the guy or sell the place to somebody who will actually take care of it. Hell, sell it to me for all I care. I'll take care of it.
Yeah,
I'll make
why
it look
don't
brand
you-
new again.
Why don't you inquire about? Why don't you inquire it?
Like, my thing is these places, they take all of your money, but where does it really go?
In their pockets.
I have seen no upgrades, no updates to any of these buildings. Do you realize the amount of money they make? They could make these places so much more better than where they are. They could put running heat in these places.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I will give a big shout out to Kimmel, who owns
Yeah.
Fairfield and all that, because he's a great dude. He's been rebuilding all of his locations. All his money
Mhm.
goes right back into the buildings.
Yeah. He's my friend.
Like that's one person I will give a big shout out to, because he
Yep.
has done a lot more for his locations than anybody I've ever seen.
I'm trying to get him on the show.
Like the Conjuring House, that's a joke.
Mm,
Yeah.
it is.
Don't
It
even
is.
get me started with that shit. You know they charge you just to film so they can watch your film, and if they don't like what they see, they delete it.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
found that out,
unbelievable.
and I canceled my reservation. I said no thanks. I want my money back.
Damn.
Yeah, I love going to Madison Seminary up there. I've investigated that. Oh God, 5, 6 times. That place is pretty special, man. At
Oh, I
Kimmel,
believe it.
he runs that place really nice.
Like I said, he's one owner who will literally get off his ass, get up a ladder, and go put on a new roof if he has to.
Yeah. Like I don't know
Like,
why
why
they
can't they
charge.
all be like that?
I don't know why they charge so much money. Because if I bring you here and we go investigating, it's only $4, and that's the way it should be.
We need to
And
bring
some
your prices to America.
and some of them are free because nobody goes in it because it's haunted.
Makes
Yeah,
I
sense.
I
think
mean,
Makes sense.
I think the Gill House was like $60 until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
man, that's not
So
bad.
Well, this guy who just happened to recently purchase the manor in Ohio, the old funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
We had a miscommunication about pricing,
Oh dear.
and I was under the assumption that it was only $100 a person.
Oh.
But mind you, he worked with me. He didn't press me like, "Oh, well, I need more money." No, he was a really cool guy. He actually owns the Anatomy of Death Museum here in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool guy, pretty reasonable. He doesn't try to price gouge anybody. He's local in Monroe area too as well. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of these
I guess there
people,
are some owners I can give a shout out to.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, most of these low budget locations are pretty cool.
Like
But
like I said, for Bobby Mackey's, I paid $60 for myself, and I got to stay there until almost 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
yeah, most of them are pretty
I just
cool,
slept in
dude.
my car.
There you go.
But would you sleep in the building?
Huh?
Would you sleep in the building?
I would if I had brought a sleeping bag.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't bring a sleeping bag.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
just
that's the
recently
big
did
problem.
what?
Yeah, I was talking about the price gouging. Yeah, that seems to be a big problem.
Yeah.
And that's why I always look for locations where you don't have to spend a shitload of money, man. People
Nope.
people understand that, dude. It's a lot of shit going on in the world where it takes money to do business, and you can't be spending lots of money on these locations. And if
Oh.
I understand
Well, yeah,
if you got it, you got it.
Because you gotta think, you got travel expenses,
Mm-hmm.
you got board and room expenses, you got gas,
Yep.
food, anything. Everything costs.
Yeah.
Why
it's
would
not
you
cheap.
put more pressure on a person who's trying to come and preserve your location? Yeah, obviously they're you paid a price, but at the same time, why would you make the price so high that people can barely afford it?
Yeah, it's not cheap. Let's put it this way: doing this is not cheap. Um, it costs a
Like
lot of money to.
I feel like Michigan's the only state that we charge people to go into state parks and stuff because I've been to Indiana and Chicago. I've been to Illinois, all their state parks are free.
Yeah.
I wish Texas would charge to go in the state park. They're gonna have a serious problem.
Yeah,
Mm,
we get a little sticker that goes on our windshield.
mm,
It's like 20
How
it's
you
less
gonna
than
pay?
$20 for a whole year.
mm.
How you gonna pay for it? You're paying for a state park for the upkeep, but they turn around and want you to pay to go in it also? That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah. So if you don't buy the pass, it's $7 a day per person. Well, per vehicle.
Mm,
Now, if you're a resident, it's cheaper.
mm.
Like we get taxed up the ass, no regards, and then they still try to tax us on everything else. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna charge you to go in your own park that you pay for with your taxes.
Right.
What?
Can't do it. Can't
Like
do it.
Michigan's
Won't
starting
do
to
it.
sound more like Canada every day.
Yeah, won't do it. Won't do it. Won't do it.
Make maple syrup great again. Everybody
Man,
loves
that's
maple
funny.
syrup.
Yep.
I tried it on my pancakes. I didn't like it.
By the way, I do not own the rights to that saying, just so I don't get sued for later on purposes.
Nah, you're good. You're good. Uh, man, and your parents, where they live at? Do they still they live in Michigan or they live in North Carolina?
Yeah, both parents still live here in Michigan. My mom was in this small little town called Jonesville. She's about an hour and 20 minutes from me.
Mm,
Now if you go maybe 30 minutes north of her is the original city where the Jeepers Creepers movie was based off of.
ooh.
Yep, the old school building is still there. The
Mm-hmm.
original house that was in the movie is there. The man that was accused of doing all of the killing, his body is buried approximately 42 feet from the jail.
So you telling me Jeepers Creepers they made that movie on a
It was
factual
all based
event?
on a true. It was a true story that actually happened here in the 80s. Most people are going to be like, so you're telling me there was a guy flying around with dragon wings? No, that was just Hollywood makeup. But the vehicle that he was driving in that movie, we actually own the vehicles here in Kalamazoo at the Air Zoo Museum down there
Mm,
at the car collection site. But yeah, the vehicle itself, they replicated it to the T in the movie.
mm.
It was an old milk truck.
Do you think the
Yeah,
vehicle's
no,
haunted?
19.
It was a
Do you think
1943 milk truck that he souped up with a bigger engine.
the vehicle's haunted?
Very much so. He had approximately 20 victims in the back of that vehicle.
Okay.
Now, and the scene in the movie where you see him behind the house dumping the bodies down that drain.
That shoot. Yeah.
Now, that actually does exist. It's still there in the same spot that it was originally put. It was a bomb shelter that he had built under his house, and he would just throw the bodies down there.
That's wild.
Yep.
That is crazy.
The scene with the kids on the bus was filmed directly on the abandoned road up there. All those cornfields, I actually know the farmer who owns those fields. He said, yeah, they came and paid him like $550,000 to borrow his cornfields and basically for all the property damage and all the stuff that they caused on the land.
That sounds
But
like a good price.
I mean, yeah, I mean, when you know your livelihood is corn, and that's how you make your livelihood, and then you got these guys Hollywood coming in destroying your cornfields. How you get, you know, you're gonna go broke.
Exactly.
So I'm sure he haggled them for a price.
I'm sure he got a good price too.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And yes,
I'm pretty
she was
sure,
right.
man. We're
Some
gonna
parts
switch
of
it
that
over.
was, and she was right. Some of the scenes in Jeepers Creepers was filmed in Florida as well.
Mm.
Wow. Yeah, we're gonna
But
switch.
that
We're
was
gonna
extra
switch it
stuff.
over to ufology. We're gonna switch. We're gonna switch it over to UFOs. You know, they still haven't found the general.
He's
Any
in my
ideas? Anybody
basement.
on the panel wonder? He's in your
I'm
basement.
hiding the general in my basement. I told you. I told you. I'm trying to get the aliens' attention. Now, when I lived in Colorado, right there between Pueblo and Westcliff, you go right down the mountain, right through that valley. I swear to God, dude, every single time we went down there at night, you would see these 3 bright orbs in the sky, constant, like they were in sync with one another. And they would follow you for miles. And you would think to yourself, are those helicopters? Or, and then you look and you don't see the original, you don't see like the lighting that you would see on a helicopter. I've seen a lot of UFOs in my day, and it's sad that nobody wants to actually believe that I've seen these things. Even though I've had witnesses with me at the time, some of them are just like, oh, it's probably swamp gas.
You don't have swamp gas in Colorado.
No.
No, you don't.
I think us paranormal investigators.
Something wrong.
I think us paranormal investigators that's hit the road. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've traveled. I'm a road warrior when it comes to investigating, and you're driving in the middle of the night. You look up and you just see some strange shit. I'm telling you, man. You never know what you're seeing.
Let me tell you, once you see that black dog in the middle of the night, you better pull over. That's your sign. That is definitely your sign to pull over.
If you see that black dog, you better pull over and take your ass to sleep.
Yes, sir. It's happened. It's happened to me several times on the road from here to Kentucky.
Because
I've seen that black dog, and I'm like, nope.
Time to go sleep.
Gotta stop. Yep, time for nap time.
Yep, because I came across that back West Texas. I think I was headed to El Paso, and I'm like, no, dude, it's time to go to sleep. I mean, I had to pull over. Ain't doing it no more. Sorry, guys. I changed the hat.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've made it. Oh, it's time for the octopus, or is that a squid?
Time change. It's a squid.
Ah, I was right.
Time change the hat.
So you called Squidward.
Hey,
squid head.
My 10-point. I don't have a 10-point high. You know, hey, if they never found this guy, where do you guys think he's at? I mean, somebody has to know where he is. Somebody left a trail where this guy didn't take his watch. He didn't take his phone. It seemed like somebody told him just leave all that stuff there and just go. You know, they didn't take his car.
I'm still trying to figure out how the scientist unalived himself in a motel parking lot when he was about to whistleblow on aliens.
Yeah.
They found him dead in his vehicle in Utah.
Well, we know what's going on in Utah.
Yep.
He sustained a gunshot wound to the back of the head, and they labeled it as suicide.
Mm-hmm.
How in the hell
How
are you
do you
gonna shoot
get
yourself
gunshot
in the back of
your
the
head
head?
and label it suicide? That's kind of
Kind of like the guy down in Florida. Kind of like the guy down in Florida when they said that he shot himself 3 times in the back of the head with a shotgun, and they said it was a suicide. How do you shoot yourself in the back of the head with a shotgun 3 times?
Yeah, I mean that's almost impossible, right?
I've been a conspiracy theorist my whole life, and let me tell you, I've had a lot of people coming forward and apologize to me.
Yeah.
He was double jointed.
You know,
I'm double jointed and I can't do that.
you know, I think these whistleblowers is just breathing hot air. I mean, you're preaching to the
But
choir, man.
what if they're not? But what if they truly had the evidence to back up what they claim, and they were taken out before they were able to release it?
The thing is, you're preaching to
Like
people
the guy who invented the water
already
engine.
know.
What happened to him?
Nikola Tesla?
Well, no. It was a guy from New York. He was experimenting, and he ended up successfully making an engine that ran on water. It was a hydro engine.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, he just vanished, gone, no longer in existence.
That was recently, wasn't it? That was like recently.
That was 20 years ago, actually.
Oh, 20 years ago. Okay. Gotcha.
Like I said, I quit school. I quit school at 16. I graduated very early. I got a cap and gown and a degree and everything at 16. I said, school's not for me. I'm tired of being lied to. I went out and I did my own homework. I ended up joining, a couple societies that have a lot of knowledge of the country. So I'm currently a member of 3 different societies here in the United States that are very informative of everything, including the government conspiracies.
Damn, the Freemasons.
I'm working on that one right now, actually.
Those are the ones that are intriguing the most, because I think they are embedded into a lot of shit.
My grandfather was a Knights Templar. He was a 33rd degree. My uncle's a 33rd degree. All the women in my family were Job's daughters. So it's my turn to carry on the torch and become a Mason. And I'm actually currently working on that right now as we speak.
Good luck on that one, man. I don't know if I want to be a part of that, that society. Too many dark secrets.
Well,
too many
not as dark as you see. All right, I'm going to put all this to rest for everybody. So they don't go around sacrificing human beings. They don't go around sacrificing humans. Majority of them are Catholic or Christian. My grandfather never showed any signs of like being a psychotic serial killer, I guess you would say. He was a very nice man. He would take the shirt off his back and give it to you if he had to. I guess, there are some people in the group that are more secretive than others, I guess you would say, like their own little group outside of the group. AKA the elites. Like presidents. Roosevelt was a Mason. Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, they were all Masons. 90% of our founding fathers were all Masons. And, they weren't all just basically about secret society, this and that. Originally, they were builders. They built Europe. That was their main goal. They were masonries. They did brick, wood, cement, concrete, anything. And they left their mark on everything they touched. But they were also very big treasure hunters as well. So I'm only allowed to tell you some things, not everything.
You said you had family members in the Knights Templar.
Yeah.
Do you believe any of that treasure or any of it is on Oak Island?
No. I truly 110% believe that the Catholic Church has it hidden in the cathedral in France or wherever they have that, where the Pope stays.
In the basement, and where all the
Vatican, right?
Yeah, down in the catacombs. Because the catacombs are so big, people have become lost. They found bodies down there that became missing, you know. It's so big, you never know. But I honestly, truly believe all that treasure was preserved in the Catholic Church.
Like so many other things that the Catholic Church hides. I think all that need to be in the museum, personally.
Yeah. So I have 5 aunts. 3 of them are gone now. They're all nuns. They're all retired now. They were, you know, back when I was a child, they would always tell me stories. Well, that's kind of why I have an idea that all that treasure is buried away in the church. Explain to me, where do they come up with all their wealth? You can't tell me that it's just basic donation.
No.
No, not one bit.
The church has been around for too long. Their hands are stained with blood. The Catholic Church has done a lot of dirt that they've been trying to cover up. And it's a possibility some people might have paid them off to hush. And it's some of them.
Well, they do say money is the greater of all evils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the cloaks that they wear, right? They have gold thread in it, and they're really elaborate and they're beautifully made. That costs a lot of money.
Yeah, I was unfortunately an altar boy as a child because my dad was a member of the Catholic Church here in Detroit. I've seen both sides of the story. My mom, you know, she's Christian Baptist, Southern Baptist, by the way, very religious. And my dad, he is Catholic. So I grew up with kind of a bit of both. Neither one of my parents ever tried to force the religion down our throats. They said, you know, once we're old enough, we can decide on our own whether we want to be Catholic, Christian, Buddhist, whatever.
That's the second part of my question. What does your family think about what you do?
Quite honestly, my dad's side of the family, which happened to be all Catholic, they kind of think it's pretty cool. They've accepted the idea that I talk to spirits. They've accepted the fact that they know I'm not kidding. I'm not joking about it because, again, they were a big part of my life growing up. And they would, like I said, they would talk to me about, you know, seeing shadow people or, hey, did you see that, you know, run by? You know, it wasn't just me and the family that were able to do this. A lot of family members of mine were able to connect with the dead and speak with the dead. My mom's mom actually taught me how to open my third eye at the age of 6. So I've been very heavily involved with the paranormal perspective of like as far as it goes to like demons or poltergeists, because not all poltergeists, because see, everybody likes to label a poltergeist as evil. Not all poltergeists are evil. A lot of
you're
them are
right.
just probably misunderstood souls that are stuck here in limbo and they can't figure it out. So the best way to get their attention is to let their frustrations out.
Yeah.
And all that residual energy that builds up obviously makes things, either move around or gets knocked over. And it's not necessarily always an evil thing. It
No.
could be a confused spirit that's just irritated or, doesn't know what's going on. They're confused.
Or they want you to know
So
that they are still there.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
pretty
some
much
of
they're just basically saying, "Hey, I'm here.
Yep.
Either help me out or get on with your day."
them really need
So,
help. Some of them ask for help
so
too.
it's crazy because Joe, we just talked about this on the podcast 2 weeks ago, and none of you knuckleheads on the show agreed with my thinking about residual energy.
There is residual energy.
You know,
There's intelligent and there's residual.
see, but you're
Well,
Drew.
who's to say? Who's to say though that residual energy isn't intelligent?
Well, there's no proof in that though. That's the thing. Residual. I could do an EVP session, and they're not talking to me. They're talking to somebody else.
Right.
So how I can't
They're
I can't rule
stuck
that.
in that moment of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't rule that as that's intelligent talking to me. I can't say that. Now, if I ask them a question and they give me an answer back, that's intelligent.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens? So what happened if you got a poltergeist, like Andrew is saying, you have a poltergeist that's doing the same shit, and he's really not paying the attention to you until you get his attention. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand that. I mean,
That's all in the same wheelhouse. I mean, let's say something moves on its own. You can't determine if they know that you're there or not. Just because they move something, it doesn't mean that they know you're there.
Hang on, guys. I gotta blow my nose.
So what about if they make eye contact with you?
Well, you would have to see them first.
And only very few people have that power to see them.
Yeah,
I do.
Right. Exactly.
I do. I have that power.
But here's the thing: it's not some residual energy. The residual energy sometimes it's capable for you to see them and for them to see you.
Sure.
Right.
Well, no. Now,
So
if it's residual, from what I've seen in the past, where they actually see figures walking through walls where doorways used to be, they don't even notice you're there. They just see a figure walking through a wall.
So what happens when they acknowledge you?
Then that's intelligent.
Yeah.
So we got so we have an intelligent residual haunting.
Yes, there's intelligent and residual hauntings. Absolutely.
All combined into one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes separated, like a gunshot going off at a certain time of the day.
Look at that. Look at that, guys. We're making his gears grind now. He's thinking. I'm starting to see the smoke coming out from the tentacles.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, I did a home investigation, and I asked the question over digital voice recorder in a little girl's bedroom upstairs in her room, because it was whatever was there was scaring her. And I got an answer from a woman, but in the background, I had a man singing.
That's residual.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I disagree with you on that. No, that is not residual. Because Joe, you did not hear that. I mean, residual is something that goes over and over and over again. You heard it one time, so we can't call a one-time episode residual something residual.
How do you know it doesn't happen all the time?
Were you there long enough to? Okay, did you hear it again?
I did even. I got it one time. I got it one
Okay,
time.
so we
But
cannot
how
call
many
that.
times? But how many times has it happened though?
I can give you guys a really good example. Okay, so I was in Galion, Ohio. I'm at the Ohio Museum of Horror. It used to be a brothel way back in like the 1800s. Mind you, I went upstairs by myself. I took my camera, my night vision camera, I sat it up facing the stairs up to the 3rd floor. I put a boom mic on there so that way I could pick up better sound. So I set everything up. I have it all face forward. I go to the other section of the building, which I'm still upstairs at this time. So you can hear me on camera asking these questions. And I said, if you cannot talk to me personally through my ears, I have a camera over here for you to talk to.
Mhm.
And I shit you not, I caught a baby crying. I caught the actual mother that was murdered upstairs. She was one of the prostitutes. The baby was also thrown out the window with her. I said, is this one of the brothel girls making the noises upstairs? And you know, in my ear, I hear the word yes. It's me. I'm trying to connect with you. Now on camera, you hear the woman literally crying, screaming, begging for mercy, and then you hear the man pulling the trigger. So that's a residual energy. So
Yeah.
it's like a
Yeah.
scene that plays all the time that never stops. They
Yep.
relive that moment every day.
And at certain times of the day too. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and if it happened at 3 o'clock in the morning, it'll be at 3 o'clock in the morning till now. You'll be able to hear the gunshot going off, and you could hear
Well,
the screaming. You could hear the
so
screaming.
I was told that the lady was exactly killed at 10:30 p.m. the night they were all. It was a Texas Hold'em tournament.
Hmm.
The whole bar was full. There were a lot of patrons, a lot of people. It was 10:30 at night. The man was not satisfied. He heard the baby, so he pulled his revolver and did what he did.
Yep.
And that's exactly the time I picked up the voices, the baby's crying, and the guy yelling, screaming, and then the trigger pull. And I think I turned the volume up on that so you guys can hear that on my channel.
Was that
I mark it too, so that way you guys don't miss it.
Was that
What's that?
one episode? Was that just a one episode that you heard this, or did you continue hearing the same thing throughout the hours that you were there?
It was consistent because, like I said, I'm down in Galion a lot. I'm always at that museum, no matter what. I'm always down there. And every time it never fails. I get the exact same responses, the exact same time. When the first time I actually got to investigate it, which was opening day, it was me and one other guy. We were coming back downstairs. He turned around for a second to look at me. The moment he looked at me, he saw a male figure standing behind me, and all you can see is my shirt getting pulled back, and I got tugged back. So what I'm thinking is it was that same evil male that killed the prostitute and the baby.
Interesting.
Let me tell you, every time I went into the basement, I could not survive. It felt like something was choking me to death down there. And if you watch on camera, because I do it in night vision, you can see a little orb coming right through the camera, coming across the lens into my throat. Mind you, there was no dust down there. It was a completely clean, all cement basement, like clean. And it went right in my mouth, and I didn't feel anything land in my mouth, but out of nowhere I just started choking and I couldn't breathe, and they were like, do we need to do CPR on you? They had to drag me upstairs. I had to cut the camera and everything. Like I physically felt like I had two hands around my throat strangling me to death.
That was probably
I just
him.
think Yeah,
And
probably.
there
You
were
know,
fingerprints. There were fingerprints right here on my throat, and they were only there for about 40 seconds.
yeah, I think this whole residual energy thing, I think it's always going to be a debate on that, no matter what.
Like, I don't know if you guys see this, but I have a scratch across my face. I woke up with it this morning, so I'm thinking something got me.
Something might have followed you home.
See, that's
Yeah,
the thing is,
probably.
I sage a lot. I use so much sage. And I have holy water, and I got all kinds of shit. I got even a protection bracelet on. It's like, you guys really just want my attention, don't you?
Well, I tell you what, if it's Native American, holy water ain't going to help you.
No, I feel like I'd have to actually contact some family members down at the reservation and see if they can help.
You know,
Now,
they
Andrew.
don't realize no kind of Christianity. They
Now,
don't
Andrew.
realize no.
The Gill
What's up?
house. The Gill house. Jimmy Gill, one of the kids that used to live there, he followed
Okay.
me home.
Did he?
He followed me home. Yes, he did.
See, I've
He
talked to a
followed me
lot
on
of
my next investigation.
I've talked to a lot of people down there. I've talked to a lot of the locals down there, and they keep telling me to go do that location, and it's like, I
Yeah.
don't ever have the time, because for me, it's like a 2.5 hour drive from here to Galleon.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, I can do it in an hour, but I don't want to speed.
I got the thing who scratched you. Can I get rid of it for you?
If you can.
Okay, let me do it.
I've had a shaman try.
I mean, I was gonna ask you if you saw what I saw. I felt like it was hanging out on his chest.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can see
I'm
it.
always having tight pressure right in my chest as it feels like I'm having a heart attack.
It was.
But I know for a fact it's not my body doing that.
No, I see something sitting right on your chest.
Yeah.
That's probably Damien, which is the demon who's been following me my entire life.
Here we go.
At least I know the name of the demon. He's like a low sub-level demon. He's not powerful. He's not like,
I deal
I'm
with those
Lucifer.
two. I deal with those two.
I feel like he's so like, you know how okay, so sin could be a demon. Sadness or pain, or these specific things are specific demons that attach to certain people and
Gluttony,
certain parts of their lives.
those are
How
part
about the
also.
Easter Bunny?
Carrie.
Hey, listen, you leave my cannibal Easter bunny alone, okay?
Hey man, if you guys have not seen the TV show American Gods, you guys need to watch that show. I mean, it dives into so much about God and religion and stuff like that. It's a pretty good show. What's the name? The old god. What's his name? Not Thor. No, I can't even think of his name. He's probably one of the oldest gods ever. And he's waging war against the new gods, which just includes the Easter Bunny and technology. They actually got a god called Technology because
So
everybody
I
worships.
follow the Norse pagan religion. Basically all of your Christian holidays were holidays that belonged to my people before Christianity was a thing.
Yeah, especially
Christmas.
I tell you what.
Christmas was a Norse god thing. Halloween was a Norse thing. Easter was a Norse thing. Mind you, so basically the Christians, what they did was they took out the seasons and stuff and they added a person as the Son and the Holy Spirit. So in the Norse religion, wintertime would be known as death. Springtime would be known as resurrection.
Uh-huh.
Where do you think the Christians got it from? Death and resurrection.
Yeah. We have Ohigan in, in Buddhism. It means to pray for the dead souls.
Yeah, it's,
I follow Buddhism to an extent. I just like the peace side of it.
Yeah. I'm a this is Shintoism, right? So I'm Shintoist Buddhist. So it's a little bit different.
So like more like modern monk.
No,
No.
it's the prince and princess, the royal family only practice Shintoism.
Okay. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, because it came from aliens, and the aliens came down, told them to build a temple on the mountain and to pray for the Shinto god.
See now, I believe Jesus really did exist, but I don't feel like he was given all the powers that he was given. I
No.
feel like he was a modern medicine man who used herbs and spices and things of those natures to heal and things like that.
Isn't that what we do? Isn't that what witches do? Because that's what I do. I use herbs, and I use spices to protect my home, and I use herbs to heal a person.
I was gonna say, like he was like a modern day medicine man.
Yeah,
He knew how to work the science of the plants
yeah.
and certain medicines. Now, if you think about it, the cure to blindness could
Mhm.
have possibly been marijuana because it helps with glaucoma.
Yeah.
Who's to say that he didn't just grind it up, turn it into a juice, and gave it to the people, and it actually helped?
everybody high. Back then, marijuana was good, was free. Now
Every
they charge it all.
technically, if you look at some of the pyramids, there are traces of hemp throughout the bricks. Same
Hmm.
thing. Same thing with the old 18th century housing in England and all that. If you actually take samples of those bricks, it'll come up 89% hemp.
Damn.
Hemp
Anybody want to go
hemp
to
was
England and buy
technically one of the
one?
biggest cash crops. They made clothing, they made food, they made housing out of it. It hemp was a good way to keep the cold out and the warm in. It kept insects out. It was the way they pressed it too. It was fire resistant, so you couldn't burn it down. It would take a lot to
Mm.
physically burn the building down. But that's why I feel like
Wow.
the buildings. That's why I feel like the buildings in England and such lasted so much longer than what we've ever created here.
Right? Especially those castles. Man, come on, dude. What the hell?
Who you
Okay.
telling, man? Those things are enormous.
I put a protection around you, so nothing could come after you anymore. So you're saved. You're good.
Thank you.
Not even the women. The women, you stay away from the women too.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
No, that's just my job to stay away from them.
Uh, stay away from the women.
You're good.
Man. God damn it, my damn leg hurt. You were mentioning spirits earlier. I've heard you mention that word a couple of times. Uh, and as you were saying that you are a part of Cherokee. Was it Cherokee?
Yeah. So it's a specific tribe actually. It's the third band Cherokee tribe out of North Carolina. Uh, Basically, we were the original tribe that were moved and forced off our lands and basically pushed off all the way onto the Oregon Trail.
That's
So
where
I
across the
actually,
country.
I actually do walk. I do walk the Trail of Tears at least once a year. It's
I can
to
imagine.
It's to better connect with my ancestors. I want to go. I want to experience what they went through.
How far did that trail? It goes from here, from where? I think it starts in what, Oklahoma or Arkansas?
No. It starts in North Carolina and it
North
ends
Carolina?
in Nevada.
And is it Nevada? I thought it goes all the way up to Utah, but I could be wrong.
I think it does go up to Utah, but it kind of like splits off like a fork in the road.
Right.
Because they were pretty much spread all throughout everywhere. That's why they have a reservation in Tennessee, they have a reservation in Oklahoma, they have a reservation in Mississippi, they have a reservation in North Carolina. Basically, they were just put anywhere there was room.
They got thousands of acres of land in West Texas and South Texas.
I've been to a powwow down there.
That's where all the casinos are at.
I believe it.
Choctaw, the Choctaw Casino. That's the one in Oklahoma. There's one down south. I don't know the name of it, but it's a big Indian reservation down there.
Yeah, we have one called Fire Keepers, and then I can't remember the other one. It's way up north. Fire Keepers is actually owned by the native tribes here in Michigan. Now, Fort Detroit, which is French for Fort Detroit, the old fort, it's called Indian Mound. It's where all the Indians were basically buried on top of one another after a war. It was during the Civil War. They were helping the Americans fight the French off, and they were all slaughtered and buried in one hill.
Yeah. If that was me, I would have said, no, you fight your own damn war. I'm living my life.
That's the thing, though, is not a lot of people know this, but Michigan was one of the biggest campaigns during the Civil War. Over 375 Union members, men and women, came from Michigan and fought in the Civil War.
Interesting.
And a lot of them were volunteer. So a lot of them weren't forced to fight like certain native groups here. They weren't forced to fight. They were given an option. Either you can fight with us or, move up north further. So they decided to fight and keep their lands. But I feel like the entire state of Michigan is haunted because, we hold the world's largest copper fields here in Michigan. 99.9% of all of Americans' copper come from Michigan. All your basic household salt throughout the United States also comes from Detroit, Michigan. We have the world's largest salt mines here that are still active to this day.
Wow. Yeah, that's
so I feel
crazy.
I feel like Michigan alone is one big magnet for paranormal because we have the salt mines, we have copper mines, we have zinc mines, we have alloy mines, like all that earthly metal and natural resources is definitely a big magnet for paranormal.
Same with Ohio.
Yes.
Ohio's like a big magnet too.
You're like our little sister. It's okay.
Yeah, but it's okay. I don't care. I'm not saying I'm like a Ohio fan or anything. I don't care. I just live here.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, you know what, man? I gotta go. Every podcast, I like to go down a rabbit hole, and I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole. And I just want to see what you think. You're a big conspiracy theorist. You deal in UFOs and stuff like that. And I was just watching this on YouTube. about what's his name? Sean, the guy that went down in the tunnel in Dulce, New Mexico, and got his fingers cut off. And a couple of weeks later, like a couple of years later, they found him murdered. Uh, what do you think actually happened to that guy?
So like, was he in the cave system when he lost his fingers?
Yeah, the alien. Oh, what's his name? I forgot. I can't think of his name offhand. But he's the one
Because
that actually. What's his name? He was the one that actually, when the drill when the drill bit kept breaking, they sent him down there to see what was happening, and he came into this tunnel and he saw these 10-foot alien grays just down there, and
but what? Hold on now. What? Who's to say they were aliens and not skinwalkers?
well, no, I think they were
To
alien
me,
grays.
now it's starting to sound more like skinwalker, not alien.
That was my first thought, Skinwalker.
He might have disrupted a nest,
He might have,
and he
but
might have
over
had his fingers
69
bit off.
But they were shot off. They said that he
Shot
shot a
off?
laser at him. Yeah, it was over 69. Over 69. Was it Green Berets that was down there? It was this big firefight that they had down there, and over 69 people end up losing their lives, and the last person and the last soldier put him on the crane to pull him back up before he got shot. And all this is
Oh wow!
at the Dulce alien base in Dulce, New Mexico. Allegedly, it's still happening right now. And it's crazy how something like that can be on Indian reservation, and nobody. It seems like nobody. I mean, they see things all the time, but nobody's reporting anything weird.
Well, that brings up another subject too, with not being informative on native land. Again, it doesn't get reported as much as it should be reported. But up to like 200 Native American women go missing every day, and they never find them.
Yeah.
So,
You know,
who's to say the U.S. government's not involved with that, because they might have came across something that they weren't meant to see?
well, Phil Schneider, the guy was Phil Schneider. If you guys know who he is or heard of him, you might want to Google him, and it kind of explains to you what happened to this guy, or how he tried to debunk or fight the government on what he saw and what he had. The dude was like this, man. He lost 2 fingers, so and he had to prove, he had his hands to prove it. It was like just removed like it's a razor, and they
You mean like a laser?
well, yeah, like a laser or a razor. It was just cut smoothly.
It was lasered off.
I mean, if he didn't die of massive blood loss, and it was like a nice clean slice across, it sounds like a laser.
It was
Where
laser, yeah.
it'll, like
They
Star
don't
Wars,
use guns.
it'll cut off that part and then automatically like burn it to where it'll not bleed anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it'll
was
cauterize
laser.
it.
Right. Yeah, like a collar, like a laser so high in temperature that by the time it just blew your body part off, it's already healed.
Yeah.
I feel like honestly, I feel like that technology. I feel like we've had the knowledge of that technology for a long time, though.
Yeah.
Look at World War II. Look at what the Germans were able to accomplish with the railgun.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was massive. They had to haul that thing on ships.
Mm-hmm.
and it was like basically the first of its kind. It was It was basically supposed to be a nuclear reactive laser beam that would blow up ships. And now the Navy basically has our Navy basically has the upgraded version of that.
Yeah.
We have the upgraded version of the railgun to where all you got to do is just put a target on it, boom, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, and the weirdest thing is, I don't know if this is true or not, but there was a guy last week, and he was talking about most of the missiles that Iran was shooting, they wasn't being shot from land to air. They were being shot. The missiles were shooting from space to land. So these whatever that these lasers are in space, they're tracking the missiles and shooting them down.
And some
So
are
it's
in,
not
some
like,
of them are in space too, you know.
so that can have a lot to do with satellite power. So my fun part of science here, you ready for this? So I feel like Project Bluebeam was probably started mid 50s, and the moon landing that they claim that we did, I don't feel like it was a moon landing. I feel like we put something up there. We had help from intelligent life form outside of this earth to do it. And that's how do you explain, like, look at Hawaii, the Maui fires. Where did that start? How did it start? Where did it come from? Why was it so hot that it was literally melting metal and turning it to liquid? I worked in foundries. I know how hot the temperature needs to be to melt metal.
yeah, shit, 12, 13, 1400 degrees maybe, even maybe
No,
hotter.
no. You need 15,000 degrees to completely melt steel. Steel. And
That's hot.
there were engine blocks melted like liquid metal. Who's to say that they didn't shoot a laser in Hawaii and just purposely cause that fire for land purposes to take it?
Yeah.
And the fun and then if you actually go watch these, you know, what are they called? They're not like major news sources. They're just like random people that go out to film to get the truth.
Right.
They were explaining why is it that the houses with blue roofs or blue vehicles never were affected? Because something in the blue paint reflects the heat. It deflects it. It basically says, no, you're not allowed.
That's interesting.
So like I said, and if you think about it, Oprah Winfrey is the biggest landowner right where those fires happened, and she refused anybody to come on her land for help. And if you watch the videos, the police and the government down there were basically preventing everybody from leaving the area. And if you complied, you died. There were people jumping into the ocean, jumping over barriers just to survive.
Oh, wow.
Why would their government lock them into a small town when there's major fires going? Why?
Yeah.
3,000 children did not return to school the next day. Where did they go? You're telling me in the middle of the night, 3,000 children just magically vanished and never reported to school. And again, it goes back to the biggest landowner, Oprah Winfrey. Why did she refuse anybody? Why did she refuse all to help them?
You know, somebody told me Winfrey was an alien in disguise. That's why she never got married. She never had kids. She never had anything. How can somebody who has so much
I mean, look at Whoopi
And
Goldberg. No children, never married, always angry.
so you telling me she's taking it off after, hey, after the blinds go down? She might be.
I'm telling you, because it's funny. They just yesterday I was just watching Benny Johnson, and he was having an interview with the NASA guy, the president of NASA, how he was claiming that they had breeding fields for humans and aliens.
Mm.
Would you guys say that there could possibly be a breeding ground for
Yes.
Oh,
superhumans?
Yes,
possibly.
because
Hey,
they've been taking women who are pregnant into space, and they've been uh removing the fetuses from the women when they're pregnant, and there's no signs of how they did it.
hey,
Like I wrote,
you guys watch Sean Ryan
I've heard of them.
podcast? He did an episode where this guy came in, this Navy SEAL came in, and he was talking about the same thing that you're talking about, but it was called human harvesting or
Yep.
human.
Yep.
Whenever, if you guys realize, a lot of people don't realize when you get these natural catastrophes, thousands of people go missing, never heard
Mhm.
from, nothing. These tsunamis.
Yep.
One particular night, there was a tsunami that hit the coast of a country, and thousands of people disappeared as soon as the wave came in. It swept them all out.
That happened
But
here on Japan seaside too. They they
yeah,
had the houses that were near the ocean. It's no longer that anymore, and it even changed the ground. It used to be all sand in that area. It's no longer there anymore. It just changed the whole geography of that area,
Well, I
and
mean,
they couldn't find the
look
bodies
at look
of the
at
people.
look at Kentucky. Look at Kentucky and what they went through. They had that major flooding that wiped out whole towns and shit. How? They all lived on mountains. How do you
Yeah,
get a flood?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I know I'm going to be called crazy or whatever, but the government controls our weather. They can do
Mm,
whatever the fuck they want whenever the hell they want to because they have the money, power, and resources.
yeah,
yeah,
We are nothing but flies in their little trap.
yeah,
yeah.
I feel like we are science experiments.
yeah. Hey, you know
We
what?
are little
Something.
guinea pigs living in this big world. You would think that the Earth's this big. In reality, it's much bigger than what you would ever imagine, and we're just not part of the club.
You know something. I live in Ground Zero. Where I live in Earthquake Alley. Okay, we get them all the time here. It's funny because it starts in March. We only had one big earthquake, and nothing happened. And it was so weird because we used to get several of them during March, the month of March. As soon as spring comes, here we go again, and we haven't had any. And we're wondering what the heck's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michigan's had several earthquakes, and that's not normal.
No, but
Yeah, we
yeah,
had one in North. We had one in Dallas. There was one in Dallas on an old fault line. I'm like, what the hell? And it
well
registered
we
maybe a 0.5 or a 0.7. It wasn't
yeah
that big, but it was really
yeah.
noticeable.
We had a
Yeah.
5.0 the other day, but you see, we're
Uh,
used to it, right? Like we get them all the time. We get earthquakes, we get tsunamis, we get hurricanes, we get the rainy season. It starts
Okay, so
every
question,
spring.
question. Since you live in a area where that you have high possibilities of earthquakes all the time, are you guys required PPEs like safety gear, like anything like that, like helmets?
Only the kids
Flash.
at school. You have to buy a head device for kids at school in Tokyo.
Okay. See, I was like, I know they have certain standards that they have to
Yeah.
wear. Like, I know their backpacks, they
Yeah.
pay a crazy amount for their backpacks because they're
It's about
bulletproof.
$500.
Yeah, their backpacks are bulletproof, but they also use them as shields
Yep.
for like falling objects.
Yeah. It's
I need to
basically
get
it's
one of
all
those.
made out of heavy leather, and it's handcrafted, and it's really expensive. So I have 3 children. Imagine how much I paid for 3. You've got $500 times 3, right?
I
Yep.
mean, I've heard the
Yeah.
backpacks go up to 1,000 or more.
Yep. But yeah, they're
I
they're
need a
required.
backpack like that.
They're required up to grade 6. After, when you go to junior high, you get regular, sacks that go on your shoulder. But yeah, only in elementary school they use them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. I need a backpack like that. Couple more questions, Andrew, and we're gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna go down another rabbit hole. And
Here we go
bear with me,
again.
y'all.
Alice in Wonderland was never actually alive.
Joe, don't be looking at me like that. I see you. You're like, what the hell are we talking about now?
Oh no.
You know, why is it? Here's the one. This is probably one of the biggest questions that I've yet to get a true answer for. And I got 4 paranormal investigators on this panel right now. And I'm hoping that one of you guys can explain to me why it seems to be happening this particular way. Why is it so easy for spirits? You know what? I shouldn't be calling ghost spirits, because when I think of spirits, I think of spirits one with nature. So we kind of need to get rid of that spirit thing, and unless we're going to put it with nature, because spirits and nature should go together, not spirits and ghosts. So I don't know where they got that terminology from.
Well, okay, hold on.
But-
you ready? Do you ever have moments of spite where you're really happy or excited and you just can't explain? Like a burst of energy that you can't explain?
Yeah, whenever my son go back to school, my light bill goes
That's your-
down, my water.
That right there would be called your spirit being inside of your body. That's your spirit. It's basically like your soul. Your soul is your spirit. Your spirit is a realm that they live in. We are not a part of that realm. We are physically in the real world as they live in a whole ghost world. Now, there's a movie that came out where this mom unalived her kids. She offed herself. This whole family moved in. The whole time they thought these people that moved in were the ghosts,
others.
but in fact they were ghosts.
Others.
But
That-
aren't
yeah.
spirits? But aren't spirits and soul one of the same?
Yes, but so the reason why people use the terminology spirit is because, like you said, one with nature, the little sprit of light that flows, like, you ever walk in the middle of the woods at night and you just see like a random ball of light going past you and you just can't explain what the hell it was? That would be a spirit. Your spirit would be something connected to your soul to allow yourself to go in and out of the spirit world.
Yeah.
But I thought the way I'm thinking of a spirit or something that has a spirit is the wind, the grass.
So basically water, air, fire, and earth.
Yes.
Which, yes, that's also, it's also connected with that as well.
But when I say,
so like,
I can't say literally, and I'm not trying to debate or anything, but I can't say that a soul is a spirit because only I guess I could because the only thing that's ever have a soul is something that's alive, something that's actually breathing, and able to connect with you. And I can see that nature could possibly because the nature has wind, and all this other stuff. Now
But
you might
the
not see
earth,
it,
but
but you know that.
the earth is a living, breathing organism. It is alive. The earth is alive.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We are all connected to Earth's roots. We are
Yeah.
all one tree. We
And
are
you know
all
what?
Okay,
connected.
and what is Earth?
Earth is
What
literally
is the
a
Earth?
portal way between worlds.
Yeah.
And we're
So
only here
without
for a short.
nature,
Now, explain this. We're only here for a short time, right? We don't live very long, right? What if
right?
it's what if Earth is a place for our spirits or souls to come and basically like a vacation. And then when we die, they move on. They go to like another planet or they move, something like that.
Mm,
So what you're saying is they go to a different dimension. We
Right.
live
Like
on.
they go to different time. They can do like time travel, like time warp, or they
So
they can
so
they can
so
stop time in itself and be somewhere else while being somewhere else.
we will. So when we die, we become pure energy. So we live on as energy, as well. Actually, to tell you the truth, we become gods. We become gods when we die. Um, in the
We
Buddhist religion, after you die, 100 days you become a god.
I feel
So
like
it
we become battery sources for the earth.
yeah. So actually, we become the holy one when we die.
Well, if you see me walking around in a 19th or 17th century silk robe, mind your business.
I'm dressing like James Brown. I don't care what nobody say.
There's nothing
You
wrong
get
with
me
that.
a 1962 three-piece suit. I'm dressing like James Brown, and
And
I'm
I'll
doing
be
the James
bug,
Brown
and
dance.
he'll
I'm
be
gonna dress
bugging
like
me.
the original Aborigines of Egypt. They seem
Okay,
to
Terry,
can
know
I
how to
ask
get
you a
it to work.
question? I got a
Terry,
good
you got to
question
have
for
the
you, okay?
ascot too.
Do you
You got to
believe in
have the ascot,
reincarnation?
Terry.
What?
Do you believe in reincarnation?
To an extent, yes.
Okay. Do you believe that we can come back and and make it? mm, If we screwed up the first time, do you think we can come back and make it better?
Honestly, that depends on the person. Now,
The
my
hell?
my
It's,
thought my thought about it is if you're a decent human while you're alive, like yeah, it's okay to be an asshole. We're humans. We have flaws, whatever. But
Yeah.
if your heart's in the right place, I feel like you're given a second chance.
Because you know why? Because I've been reincarnated several times over and over again.
As far as I know, I think I've only been one. I have an old soul in me. I really feel like I was born in the wrong time era.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think they. I don't think they want me back.
We'll pray for you.
I
with
don't think they.
with that hat, they would take you any day.
Nah, that's the
And
reason
this
why
is
they
the
don't
guy
want me
who
back
said,
because I wear
this
this
is the
hat.
guy who told me when he dies, he's gonna sing 100 balls of beer on the wall for me to just to bug the hell out of me.
Well, I just want to let you know that hat is very appropriate here in Detroit because the Detroit Red Wings have
Yeah.
an old thing that we do. We throw the octopus out on the
That.
fucking
Yep.
ice.
Yep. Yep.
You know what? You know what? I can accept that, but there's no excuse for the fucking Lions to be like the way that they are.
Hey, don't talk about my disappointments, okay?
What are you talking about? Disappointments. I'm a Cardinals fan.
Oh,
just
y'all
as
guys
bad
are
as-
the best team. Y'all
Yeah,
play
yeah. I'm a Cardinals fan. They're terrible.
I'll be
Wait a
honest with
minute.
you guys. I don't watch sports. I'll be honest.
Neither do
I'm not
I
a
don't watch
sports guy.
sports either. The only thing
I
I watch
watch
is
college
figure
ball. I'll go as far as college football. That's it.
So do I. I watch Notre Dame football a lot. I'm a big Notre
My
Dame
daughter
fan.
is actually a big fan of Notre Dame.
So am I.
I am a diehard Michigan State fan. I will always be a Michigan State fan. I graduated from that college, go State. You know, but let's say if the University of Michigan's going up against Ohio, well, guess what? I'm going to go with Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Of
Because
course.
screw the Buckeyes.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, if that was a shot towards me, I don't care about Ohio State.
Oh no.
That was a
Matter
shot
of fact,
towards you.
my gym teacher was an Ohio Buckeyes fan, and he'd get pissed off at me every time I walk in with my state hat. He'd give me detention because he was also the detention teacher.
Well, I'll make it known.
I got
I'm a Duck
I
fan.
got detention for wearing a state hat in the state of Michigan, guys.
Dang.
Well, I'm a Duck fan. I'm sorry. And we play both of you guys. Well, we don't play Notre Dame. We play Ohio State and Michigan State this year.
Well, you're part of the Big Ten now. That's why.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I was gonna
It's
say,
gonna be
isn't Texas Tech like one of the Big Tens now?
No.
No.
We wouldn't allow those dirt bags from West Texas or in
Oh,
our.
Hey,
in our
I told you I'm not a sports guy. You can't blame me. I already warned
See,
you.
I don't even know what the heck you guys are talking about.
Who wants those dirt bags from West Texas being a part of anything? Even though they
So
are the
raise
best,
up hand
they are
who-
the best in the state.
Who's ever played Ghost in the Graveyard? If you know what that game is. So when we were kids, we were all given flashlights, and we were told to run around the fucking woods in the yard, tagging each other with flashlights. And then I think that's when I went on my very first snipe hunt.
Oh. Oh dear.
Mind you, snipes don't exist. Our parents had us out in the woods with a stick and a garbage bag and a flashlight, looking like idiots trying to catch something that doesn't even exist.
Lightning bugs.
You know, those are going extinct.
They are.
Lightning bugs are going extinct.
I haven't seen them hardly at all.
I'll see them down
They're
here.
starting to make a comeback. They're making a comeback here in Michigan, guys. Save the lightning bugs.
Save the lightning bugs. They're about a millions down here in Texas.
Well, then tell them to. Well, I guess it's just too cold up here for them, I guess.
Yeah, it's like fucking. It's like flies. I don't think y'all got flies up there.
We have flies.
Oh yeah.
Fireflies? Is that what you're talking about?
We have horse flies.
We got them too.
No, I didn't think it get. I thought it got too cold for flies. That's why they always migrate south.
No.
We got horse flies. We got poisonous bugs. We got everything here.
Yeah, flies. Man, I hate them. And they always seem to come around when you're barbecuing. They're like, "What the fuck? Get the fuck away from me!"
I think the hottest it's ever gotten in Michigan, I want to say about 110.
Well, that's nothing.
Yeah.
That's because you live next to a volcano. Who can compare?
It gets about 120 in the shade, yeah. And if it ain't
I
hot,
mean,
I don't like it. If it ain't hot,
other
I
than
don't like it.
Other than Terry down here in Texas.
We got a volcano here. But
where?
Like
where do you have a volcano in Texas? I would love to come see this.
Somewhere in West Texas. It's like millions of years old. It's never been. I think it's been.
So it's not active.
It's probably a
Ours is
roadside.
active.
It's probably a roadside show for a truck stop or something. Terry thinks it's
Oh,
real.
Lord.
Ours is active. You can even climb it.
Go ahead, just make fun of me.
Hey, I don't know.
It's okay.
I never seen it.
What if it's a sleeping geyser though? It could be a sleeping geyser.
It could be, but I doubt
You ever
it.
been to the
Ain't no water.
You ever been to the national parks and seen the geysers?
Yeah, ain't no water in West Texas that I know of.
I'm sure
besides
someone's got a
Colorado.
pool around there.
The Colorado is drying up. Anything that's run through Nevada, it's definitely drying up.
We got lots of
The
hot
water
springs here.
level-
So yeah. It's like
Well,
it's like
maybe the end times are coming sooner than we'd expect.
it's like bubbling
know.
on the earth. Like where my husband comes from, he comes from a little island down south, and then you can see it bubbling like like one of those dinosaurs movies from the tar pits. That's what it looks like where he comes
I
from.
mean, if you guys knew you had 48 hours to live, what would you do?
That's a good question.
Like,
know
what would your biggest regrets be, and what would you do before it's time to go?
I don't know.
My biggest regret, not traveling enough.
Yeah, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I'll keep raising hell and all the way up to the last minute because I already got it picked out on what I want to do and who I want to harass. You know, and every week my list seems to change by one or two people. Sometimes I might take a person off and I might add a person. You know, last week Joe wasn't on my list, but this week he's on my list. So he's
Am I on
the
your
ranks.
list? Am I on
You're
your
number
list?
one.
Oh,
Terry, am I
I'm
on
sure
your
I'm
list?
on. I'm sure I'm on someone's list somewhere.
You're number one. Joe's like number 5. He's climbing though. He's getting up there. He's getting on my. He's getting up there.
2 more strikes, he's in 3rd place.
Wow,
Yeah, one more strike.
that's crazy.
Oh, he said 1 more. I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, Joe.
That black shadow, literally, that black shadow. That's me in the corner.
Terry, I'm gonna quit healing you. If you get in trouble, you're on your own, man, because I ain't healing you anymore. If you do that.
Okay. Yeah, I know exactly where to go.
He's going to Japan.
I've told people I wanted to come back as a poltergeist so I can just screw with them all day.
Nah, I mean, I think I wouldn't want to do a residual haunting. I want up close and personal.
Oh no, I'm gonna end up with free will where I can go as I please and just screw with anybody I want to. No,
Yeah,
ain't no way 4 walls are gonna hold me in.
Joe, your car keys ain't where you think they are.
Okay,
Darn.
my wife must have them then. I don't know. She's in bed. I don't know.
They won't be. I'm taking them. I'll make sure that they're going to be someplace where you'll never find them.
He hit him in the bush. Don't tell.
Yeah.
Nah.
Which bush?
And when you get there, there will be a nice slice of cake waiting.
Nice.
Probably
have
in
to
this
eat
cold
the-
pocket where. Probably
You have
in
to
the
eat the
coat
cake
he'll
to get the
never
key.
wear.
it's devil's chocolate cake.
Inside, you
I'm gonna
will
put it
find your
together.
key or a razor blade. May the odds forever be in your favor.
Well,
Sounds
I
like
never
a
think
Saw
about a
movie.
razor.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a Saw movie.
I've never
Sorry,
seen any of those.
that's the other side of me. I like horror. I like mystery and horror.
Me too. Me
It's
too.
like, is it real or is it a cake? You decide.
It's probably. It's raining,
You know
y'all. Oh,
You
fuck.
gotta come and visit me. I'll take you places.
I've only been to Japan one time. I was a child and I only got to travel there with my dad.
Well, I'll take you places. Don't worry. You'll be safe.
And the only major city we actually really got to go to was Tokyo. And that was for
Oh,
like 5 hours.
mm. This place is really
After that,
haunted.
it was like literally right after that, we were sent right back to the naval basing.
This place is really haunted.
I
The
believe
place
it.
behind. Yeah.
I've studied a lot of Japanese lore.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, man, Japanese demons will put American demons under the ground
Yeah.
because they are 100 times more vicious.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, so my honest opinion, because I know Japan's like one of those weird countries where they don't really allow guns. A
They
lot of the
don't.
victims were, a lot of the people were either killed by suicide by gun or samurai sword. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like the reason they're so angry is because they weren't killed traditionally.
Mm.
You know how the Japanese are. They're like very, very strong on like ancestries and
Yep.
their loved ones coming back and always giving offerings and always
Yep.
visiting graves and placing
Yep.
things on their lighting a candle or a incense or
Yep.
something.
Yep. We feed
Um,
them
that
too.
sounds like
We
yeah,
feed them
I
too.
heard
I
you
went
guys.
out.
I heard you guys leave like little baskets of like dumplings and stuff on the grave.
Mm-hmm. Yep. In
I
fact, I
believe it.
make
Yeah,
them every
I'd get
year.
hungry. I'd
I
get
make them
hungry in the
every
spirit
yeah,
year.
world.
I make them every year
dumplings and
because the Day of the Dead is on
I
my
could see
birthday.
Terry eating ribs. He'll be
You
smacking
see,
down on them ribs.
the Day of the Dead is on my birthday, so I make them every year on my birthday for dead people.
hey, I didn't know Michigan was known for barbecue.
Oh yeah, we have really good barbecue. I mean, I do have a smoker in my backyard, so I make my own barbecue.
Well, you got that restaurant out there called Slows too. I like Slows. Slows
Yeah,
barbecue is really
there's
good.
there's a really good pork place in Irish Hills.
Oh,
It's
yum.
right next to uh it's the Stagecoach. It's a motel. It's basically, it looks traditional as hell because it is. It's basically when like the pioneers would come through and that's where they would stay, and they basically preserved the entire place to literally look like it did 100 years ago. But
Wow.
yeah,
Is it all you can
there's a
eat?
really good pork place right next door to it.
Yum.
Is it all you can eat?
I don't know, no. This guy basically has like 10 fucking huge smokers in his back, and then like it's in a trailer. But let me tell you, it has a giant pig on the outside, and I've tried it, and it's delicious.
Those are the
Now
best
you're making
kind,
me
though.
hungry because we're not allowed to barbecue. We're not allowed to do anything like that here.
Well, that's because you guys live in apartments that are big enough for a puppy.
Well,
Yeah.
I live in a
They got those
house.
apartments.
I live in a big
Yeah,
house,
well, they
you
got
know.
those houses here. They
I
got
live
those
in a huge
houses here
house.
now. They look just like that, man.
I
These
live in a
got
huge
the
house.
houses that look like this. They look like they look like this, where they just one standing up, then one turns sideways, and it goes up again. I'm like, what the hell?
I live in a big home, you know.
Mm.
I don't know. Like I said, when I was in Japan, their apartments are tiny. I could never do it.
I live in a huge house, actually.
Well,
Is
hey,
it cheaper to
that's
live there
okay.
than it was Canada?
It's cheaper to live here.
Okay.
Joe, you
Canada's
My
ready to
house.
go?
Hmm?
I
What's
think
that,
we can
Terry?
go to Canada. Then we can go to
My
Canada
house
first.
costs.
Then we can go over to Japan.
5 million yen.
How much is 5 million yen?
It's 150
know.
times one.
Do they
yen
look
is
like
equal to
little
150
dimes?
bucks. 150 bucks.
What? Yeah.
150
See,
bucks American
That is
money.
so-
how many? Okay, so how many bedrooms do you have in your home?
I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
That's more than what I got.
I got 3 plus 1. It's a study.
Okay. Yeah. See, I live in a 5-bedroom that could be turned into a 7-bedroom because the upstairs could be split into 2 separate rooms.
You see,
Um,
I'm
you got the
upstairs right now. I'm upstairs right now. The kitchen's upstairs, and the bedrooms are downstairs, so it's made backwards.
it makes you not
See,
want to
one
go to
thing
the
about-
kitchen often.
One thing about you guys up north, y'all got that basement, man.
Yeah, I know.
don't have a
And it sucks
basement.
because I have a sub pump.
I don't
My
have a
basement floods.
Yeah, I don't have one.
I don't
Yeah,
have a
my basement
either.
floods.
We don't have a basement either because when the
Our
earth
ground
shakes,
is too hard to have a basement. We'll hit nothing but rock.
Fun
yeah, we
fact:
can't have a basement.
Michigan is all wetlands. We live on top of a swamp.
Oh, yuck.
Well, you got the world largest water thing over there. I can go drink all that water over there, and I ain't got to worry about nothing.
No, drink the water.
Lake Michigan.
You might get poisoned.
You can't.
Oh,
You
it's
can't go
turning
in
bad
that
too?
thing.
I don't know if Flint and Detroit and all that, but their pipes are so old, dude. People were getting poisoned left and right, and the government didn't do anything about it. People were literally dying by the hundreds of lead poisoning.
Mm.
Yeah, I heard
Like-
Flint, Michigan's terrible
crazy.
for water.
I'll put it to you this way. Imagine your worst neighborhoods in the city you live in, right? Now
Mm.
multiply that by 10. That's what Flint, Michigan is.
Yeesh.
That looked like good, huh? That looked like a good paranormal investigation location. The whole town. Most
That's
of those
if you're not
houses are
afraid.
probably abandoned.
That's if you're not afraid of the radiation.
Mm.
What radiation?
Oh, so I don't know if anyone heard about this, but yeah, so there was a radiation leak up there about 10 years ago, and it's still in the ground.
Mm.
Oh man, I thought you were talking about the
A
brothers.
semi was carrying some very toxic radiation, and it tipped over into a field, and to this day they've still yet cleaned it up.
Yeesh.
Damn. So you glowing?
I've seen rabbits with 3 heads.
You're kidding.
Hey,
No.
Have y'all seen that movie? Have y'all seen that movie Modern Problems with Chevy Chase in it? When he's got that truck with the radiation hit his car and they gave him special powers. Oh, that movie was fucking hilarious.
See, that would be great if I can just fall into toxic waste and become a superhero.
Or you become the toxic Avenger. With that mop. I'm like, what the heck? Who the hell you gonna kill with the mop? He was the
Honestly,
toxic
I think
Avenger, man. He was,
I'd be happy with my superpower. I would honestly be happy with energy, just to be awake enough, not so tired.
Mm.
you know what? Give me telekinesis. I can be right here and I can lift Joe right out of his chair and shoot him right through the back.
Man, he's just being physically mean to you today.
I know. It's all the time. Every
Domestic-
time I come on his show.
Listen,
Joe's been quiet
domestic
today. I
violence.
don't know why.
Domestic violence is not okay.
And that's okay. I love Terry. It's all good.
I get to
I've
pick
known
on
Terry
Terry
for a
every
while
once in a
now.
while.
Well, somebody picks on me. I gotta pick on somebody else. You talked about my hat earlier.
You see, he can't
Joe
pick on
just
me.
laughed, and
I love his hat.
Oh, but
I don't know
the
what-
thing is I wasn't making fun of your hat.
You see, Terry,
No,
like, I
I
like
was
I don't
picking
know
on
what
Terry.
Ian's doing.
I was
Got a
making an
banana hat and a
observation.
Squid hat. I'm cool with that.
I
He needs
pick
to
on
get
Terry
more.
all the time. You know that.
I thought by now you would have
Oh,
already
man.
switched out to a third hat by now.
He's got a. I think he's got a crab hat too. Don't you have a crab hat?
I got
He
a
said,
banana.
"Now I can't find
okay.
it."
I thought I know he has a banana one. That one I thought he had a crab hat too, but I can't remember.
Terry, you need a
I don't
Wookiee
know.
hat.
No, I'm good. You know, you guys talking about my hats, but you guys would die to have one of these.
Absolutely.
Nope, not me.
I want one of those dinosaur ones.
You know what?
One
I
of those
tried to
Godzilla.
get one of those hats. Hey, what is that little girl, the cartoon? She always wears a hat. Her parents own that damn diner, and it used to come on Sundays. What's the name of that goddamn anime that used to come on? Was it Rob's Diner? No, it wasn't Rob's Diner. But then the little girl always had the hat on her head, and I'm like, dude, she's got some cool hats. But I could never find the ones that I actually wanted. You know, but I think these here do just fine. I've had these hats for years.
I'm an old school cartoon guy. I don't know anything about any new cartoons. I don't.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
but
Terry.
I watch Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, it's a good.
I
one.
like that one
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
Ren and
Two
Stimpy.
Stupid
Billy and
Dogs, Cat Dog.
I like that one
Cat
too.
Dog.
I don't know what that
Billy
is.
and Mandy is my favorite.
The Grim
Or,
Adventures of
wait.
Billy and Mandy. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cur-
Mandy.
Courage the
And-
Coward.
and what
You know,
about
Courage the Cowardly Dog was based on a true story.
Oh, really?
So these
Yeah,
people actually lived in nowhere?
Yeah, so if you actually look it up, it happened. It literally happened. It was based on a real story. It was this husband and wife and their dog, and they were literally living in the middle of nowhere. And one night, they were visited by aliens or whatever, and they just disappeared. They were never to be seen ever again.
Well,
And the only thing that was
Wow.
left was the dog sitting on the porch.
well.
Courage.
But yeah,
Man,
it's
that
a
dog
real
saved
story.
them- that
It
dog
really
saved
happened.
Those people's lives so many times, man. That dog should have got a Medal of Honor for many times he saved their lives. I remember that time with the mailman wasn't the mailman. Oh no, the milkman wasn't the milkman, and he tried to he tried to pump milk out of the I forgot his name, Eustace, and the Courage had to save him. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? You guys aren't figuring things out.
This is actually a cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's called Courage the Cowardly Dog. It was on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was watching
It's on
cartoons, they didn't
Boom
have
now.
Cartoon Network.
I remember Johnny Bravo, Dexter's
Mhm.
Laboratory,
Yeah.
Rocket Power.
DD, Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy, man, that was like rated R, hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy was made for adults, and then they kind of like cleaned it up a lot, but not by much, and made it for kids.
Yeah.
And everybody's favorite, Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
Beavis and
Animaniacs.
Butthead,
Yeah. The Maniacs. Yeah.
Dude,
The Animaniacs,
Can
you know, they taught me
Yeah.
more. That's how I actually recognized
Yeah.
all 50 states.
they got they got down on that song, dude. They were like, nah, 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 nah. They actually had the name. Hey, it was like rap.
They were naming like every country in Africa, and I was like, holy crap.
Dude, and they named every capital, every state capital. I'm like,
Yep.
who the fuck knows every state capital?
Apparently the
Those guys are getting down.
Animaniacs.
And how did they ever
But
put
those are the
it
worst
into
fucking
music
kids I've
too?
ever seen. You know, those are the worst kids I've ever seen. They need their ass whooped.
Oh, this whole generation needs their ass whooped.
No, well, yeah, that too.
We
But my
definitely
kids
need
are
to
okay.
we definitely need to bring the belts back. Make belts great again.
Hell yeah. Discipline your
That
damn
and a
kids,
good
man.
old switch.
Whatever happened to the damn principal having that big ass paddle in the office? You fuck up, you get SWAT. They'll call your parent. Yeah, he did this. Well, go ahead and tear that ass up.
My generation was the very last generation to ever be hit with a paddle. My parents had to sign a permission slip for the principal to do it.
Yep. I'm glad I never got a paddle. I probably would have broke the paddle, but
I did.
I never got in that. What?
See, my mom, she always liked using the wooden spoon
Racetrack.
or the
house
slipper.
shoe,
Yep.
slipper, or better yet, go find me
And
the
let me
back
tell
end
you,
of a mop.
You make mom angry enough, she knows how to aim with that damn slipper. Right to the back of your head.
Well, you gotta go to sleep. They'll get you when you sleep. They're like, oh yeah, he about to get his ass whooped when you sleep. Oh my god.
The term "I'll knock you into next week" literally was a thing.
You know what? I've never disrespected my parents as the way these kids do it today.
Nope.
This one kid, his mom betted him some $20, and the kid won the bet. Now the kid came on a talk show talking about my mom owed me $20. I'm sick of this shit. She need to pay me my money right now. And I'm like, what the hell? And this kid is only 9 years old.
What?
I'm like, yeah. What the hell? My mama owed me some money. I wish that woman would pay me my money. And I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? How in the hell this kid even get on the radio station?
Boy, if I did that when I was a kid, I wouldn't be here right now.
Nope.
I'm telling you. I guarantee you, if we did even 10% of what these kids do today,
yeah,
we'd all be in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kid had to help me make supper, and if he didn't make supper, if he didn't help me make supper, he don't get to eat. That's the way that
I learned how to cook. I literally learned how to cook at the age of 8 years old because I wanted to learn. But on top of that, if I didn't help, I didn't eat.
Yep.
Exactly. I learned when I was like
that's how I raised my kids. They all know how to cook. All my kids know how to cook.
And then on top of that, basically, if you didn't eat what was on your plate, what was given to you, you went to bed hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't eat. I don't like that.
Our parents didn't pander to us. Our parents literally kicked the shit out of us if we were stupid.
Yeah,
I don't like hamburger.
My kids eat everything that I make. They don't get to choose.
You know, like, it's sad, but there's a whole generation of children that will literally eat nothing but chicken nuggets from McDonald's, and that's it.
Nope.
Chicken nuggets and ramen noodles
from McDonald's. You eat what I make, and
that is not healthy.
Nope.
Ramen noodles are not healthy.
I grow all of my own food.
Yep.
Everything I have in my home, I either make it myself, grow it myself, and I go to a local farmer for my beef.
Go to a farmer's market. That's where you get some of the best vegetables and food at.
Yeah.
Everything's
Oh, I know.
organic.
We have a really big one over by the Detroit Metro in Romulus, and they have their own cornfields. And let me tell you, that corn is so sweet and delicious every year. Every year.
When
That's what I'm
we
talking about.
there's a grocery store right next to it. It's a farmland, and they have a little stand, and you buy everything for $1. And you put the money in the little coin case, and then you take your bag. You take your bag. You put when what you bought, and you'd bring it home. And it was just picked that morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have
Yep.
chickens. KFC got chicken the size of a full chicken. Where in the hell they getting chicken that big from? If the original chicken they chopped up is the same damn size or smaller.
Hormones. It's all hormones and basically steroids to up the birds.
Let me get some of them steroids. Hell,
See, that's illegal
get
here.
me back where I need.
I don't think you
No,
got any of
but
that, man.
why would you want to put that poison in your body?
Yeah.
All I need is one time, just to get some muscle mass. Get me some.
I cannot remember. I can honestly not remember the last time I even had KFC. It's been that long.
I've had last time I had. First of all, I can't afford it. It's like $13
Right.
for one chicken.
I remember when $20 fed a whole family.
It's only $7
can go to
for 2
Popeyes
pieces of
and
chicken
get
a meal. It's only $7 here for that.
Hell, $20 used to get you a whole meal at McDonald's, a tank of gas, and whatever else you needed.
How much does it
Shit,
cost
man,
for a meal
Sonic
at McDonald's? Ours is what $7. You can get fries, medium fries, a soda, and a sandwich, whatever one you want for $7.
Shit.
So
Sonic
I
used to have the
get
brown black pepper.
so at McDonald's I get the double cheeseburger meal with large fries, large Coke, no ice, and I pay $8 for that.
Mm.
But
Here you can get a
that brown
pie
bag
too.
special at Sonic.
Here they have
You get
strawberry
2 large drinks.
shortcake
Huh?
pie now in Japan.
I'm trying to get a sponsor for my podcast, man. I'm thinking I might go Little Debbie's, see if they can sponsor me. Joe, what you think?
Look,
It's a great idea, man.
All the Little Debbie snack cakes we can eat.
I'm trying to get these guys to be my sponsor right now. That's why I'm always flashing it everywhere I'm on camera.
What the hell is that? Zip?
No, it's called Rip It.
Oh, Rip It. I thought it was Zip.
Yep.
Like, oh,
It
shit.
takes an energy drink.
It is. It's basically the only one I touch. I don't drink. I don't drink pop. I don't drink Kool-Aid. I don't drink all that other shit. Like, I drink water and Rip Its. That's it. That's all I touch. I drink chocolate milk and coffee, but
You drink pop? Pop? What is pop? Soda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop is
That
soda.
is truly a northern thing.
well, I mean, I used to call it soda pop.
We used to call it soda pop
water.
too.
Now,
Down here in the South,
So-
soda water.
I was about to say, certain parts of the South, they just called it Pepsi.
Mm.
Yeah, they call it a Coke or whatever.
Yeah,
If-
Coke or
if I'm
Pepsi or...
Mm-hmm.
If I'm at if I'm in a family reunion and I'm going, hey, can I get a soda water? Yeah, man, get all the soda water you want. Because basically
Yeah,
So-
they
that's
call
what
it
it
cider.
is.
They call soda
Any of you guys a fan of like Mountain Dew or moonshine?
I love Mountain Dew.
Hey, I can drink Mountain Dew. I've had all the kids I want now because I heard Mountain Dew got some shit in you that will sterile the shit out of you if you drink it long enough.
I like Dr. Pepper too. But
Well,
see,
did you
our
know
Dr.
that?
Pepper and
Did you know
is
Mountain
different.
Dew was actually made to be a chaser for moonshine?
Mm.
That's
I
why
didn't
the
know
old
that. I
logo
thought
was old
Mellow Yellow was.
moonshiner. The old logo was the old moonshiner. If you want to look it up, the old logo for Mountain Dew.
Yep. Yep.
But you see, our Mountain Dew is different, and our Dr. Pepper is different.
That's
We don't have
because
that
Japan
Hey,
doesn't put sugar in their stuff.
Nope.
well, I don't think Japan
You,
put sugar in anything. If you think about it.
they
They get
put
the
maybe
sugar
like
from grapes. They use the
they
sugar
put
from
maybe a
grapes.
percent, like
They use the sugar
1% of
from
sugar.
grapes. Yeah. Then you get the sugar from grapes.
And grapes is natural, good for you.
I was wondering why I always liked their candies.
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all remember Mellow Yellow, but I thought Mellow Yellow soda was the same thing. It was just an off brand for that soda we were just talking about, and I thought
Mountain
that was a
Mountain
Dew.
good
Dew.
chaser.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, Mellow Yellow. You know what? I first discovered Mellow Yellow when I was in Wyoming or Utah.
Wow.
I
I've
used to be
never
a
seen
really
it.
big Faygo drinker, not anymore.
Yeah, I've just recently switched my sodas from sugar free to I either now I drink sugar free or diet.
Hey, is
And
Faygo down in Texas yet?
who?
Faygo.
Never even heard of it.
Okay, never mind.
Wow, he's
It,
never
it,
What
heard of
but
is it?
Fago. That's
it's
crazy.
a Detroit pop brand.
Mm.
Marijuana?
I think.
No,
No. It's a
soda
soda.
brand. Soda brand.
Oh no! I
It's
never
a
heard of
drink.
it.
Yeah. So basically, it was established in 1913 here in Detroit. Kind of like Mountain Dew. My favorite was always the Moon Mist because it tasted like Mountain Dew. Um, yeah. I don't drink Faygo anymore because it's destroyed my liver.
Mm.
Oh shit! It was that bad?
I thought alcohol was gonna take me out. No, Faygo took me out.
Dang.
But I don't
Mm.
drink alcohol either, so there's that.
Yeah, I cut
I
back on
don't drink
all that
alcohol
stuff,
either.
man.
I just make it. I make it, but I don't drink it.
I call BS because
I
when I
used
come to
to.
Japan, we're gonna have some sake.
I
Yep.
was. I used to drink liquor when I was married, but not
That's
anymore.
probably
I
why
cut
you were
back.
drinking liquor.
Hey, Irene would say that you're still married, Terry. So just thought I'd let you
Yeah,
know that.
That's
you're
why I
still
said,
married.
hey, I believe until there's no such thing as until death do us part anymore. There's no such thing. I've never believed that terminology. Who in the hell invented that?
I don't know.
You know, it's
Christians.
on it's forever because you still married in death.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
it doesn't make any
some
sense.
people don't see it that way though.
Yeah, you know, probably the government probably don't see it that way, which I think they should.
Quite honestly, I feel like I wish we can live in a time where it was like as cheap as the 50s,
Mm.
but not as bad as the 50s were.
Yeah.
The only thing I like about the 50s was the music. It was
You're
completely
you're
authentic.
you're really gonna sit there and tell me you only like the music? What about the cars? The
And like,
cars were freaking
No, the cars
amazing.
oh, the
were
cars were
amazing.
cool. Well, the cars were amazing. They were American steel. Our steel plant
Yeah,
was our steel plants were plucking up the ozone while they were producing cars.
we were the
But
biggest steel manufacturing in the in the whole world,
Mm.
all the way up until after just World War II.
Now Nippon
and
Steel
that's
owns
what
half of the steel company in Japan, in America.
somebody invented plastic. plastic ruined it for the steel companies.
Yep.
Plastic cars.
Mm.
You bump into it, you're gonna
Oh,
leave a dent.
that's fiberglass. That'll shatter on a dime.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Cars were designed to actually keep you alive. Today they're just designed to now you just owe a bunch of money.
They build them cheaper.
Well, no, build them
Yep.
cheaper, and they're designed to make you look good in them. Ooh, this is a pretty car. Ooh,
I
that
know.
car
Look at the
looks nice.
Broncos. Such a disgrace. A big slap to the face when it comes to those new Broncos.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Oh, they don't have those here. They don't
I
have
wish
those
they
here.
bring back. Hell, I wish they bring back the El Camino. I think that'd be a fucking cool little car.
I wish they'd bring back the original Jeep Cherokees.
Yeah, dude,
Gas
those things were
guzzlers
made.
don't do good here.
Those things were made
Our roads are
military
too narrow.
style. They were rough and rugged.
Our roads are too narrow, and we drive on
I
the
was
other
gonna
side
say-
of the road.
I was gonna say those little Japanese trucks. Those things are freaking badass now. They're like little construction. They're like little construction Japanese trucks. It's only where you could fit 2 people in the cab, and it's tiny as crap. But man, do they do
K-cars.
really
They're
amazing?
called K-cars.
They do like
They're called K-cars.
yeah, they do like really amazing front wheel flips.
They're called K-cars.
Well, those things are
They're
designed
cheap,
to be
too.
beat up.
They're cheap too.
Hey,
They're like the
Honda.
Japanese version of a Ranger.
The Hondas, whether you guys do, Honda are the best cars on the planet. Always have
Yep.
and always will be.
Yep. Yep. Oh,
Hondas
Toyota
are
just
the
made.
best cars. A Honda can go 500, 600,000 miles. Hell, and you ain't even got to change a damn alternator.
Yeah,
You know,
I was gonna
Toyota
say,
just came out with a hydrogen
My dad's got
engine.
a Hyundai.
That's a Korean
My dad's
car.
got one of those
Oh, no,
Hyundai
that-
Elantras, and he's had that thing for like 14, 15, 16 years now, and it's still alive.
Mhm.
and never even changed the battery.
Nay, he's had to change the battery at least once.
Can't beat that.
But-
That's cool. All right, guys.
It's got a lot of front end damage.
Yeah, we're going on 3 hours, guys. And I told you guys I was going to get you out of here an hour ago. And I blame
Roger,
Joe.
let's go.
You know what I'm saying? With that being said, Andrew, tell the world how to get a hold of you, brother, if we're ever up in Michigan.
Well, if you guys are ever in Michigan, you guys can always just connect with me over on my Facebook page, Andrew's Paranormal Experience. I also have a card here. Hang on, where's the camera? There it is. I got a YouTube, Instagram, TikTok,
Mhm.
all that right there for you guys. I don't know if you guys could see that very well. I do house calls too, guys. So if you ever need an exorcism, call me.
Well, I think I might need one on my cat. Speaking of, where is he?
Yeah, Terry needs one. Terry always needs an exorcism at his house for some reason.
Yeah, I always got something weird going on.
He's always
Because
got something going
he's
on.
too nice.
Weird.
He invites them in without even knowing.
Well, his wife is in his house. Did you know that? His wife is in his house. His grandpa's there too.
Hey, Joe. Quick question, man. Have you been on Sora lately?
No,
Have you made any AI videos?
no.
Do me a favor, man. Go on your phone and see if you can make a video. Just hit you and see if you, because the app has been down for like the last 2 days. I don't know if it's just my phone or is it the app itself.
They might have kicked you off because you make so many.
Ha!
That should be funny.
I know everybody keeps asking me how I keep making these AI videos and stuff. It's like I use Leo's AI, and then I'll go over to TikTok and I'll use the AI alive, and it basically brings my entire image alive.
Yeah, hey
Is
Terry,
it
man.
free?
Hey, it's gonna let me make a video. I don't know, man.
Okay, go ahead and hit. Go ahead and make. Just hit anything and make it. See if it
Okay.
You're on
lets you actually
restrictions.
go.
It's telling me limit reached. And I haven't made a solo video in months. And it's saying you
Yeah,
used all
because
your
mine is
available
telling
videos.
me.
And I haven't
See,
made
mine
any.
is telling me.
Mine says, please try again later.
Yeah, that's what mine's telling me. That's
It
what
must be
so
down.
I think the app. Yeah, it may, I think it just might be down.
Yeah, Terry
Because
makes all
I've
kinds
been
of.
trying to-
He'll be eating dinner with death or on a treadmill with death or something like that. It's ridiculous.
The last one he made
Also-
with
Hey,
me.
I love
see,
it.
I'm trying to make a
That
video.
don't
I'm
look
trying to
I
like
make
love
a-
his videos. They're great. I love his videos.
I'm trying to make a movie out of that, man.
There's nothing wrong
Also,
with that shit.
hey,
I love that
also, if you guys are ever in Michigan and you happen to go through Monroe, I'm usually down at the Michigan Museum of Horror, and if you do run into me down there, I'll throw you guys a bracelet and all that for you.
Oh, neat.
Well,
You know,
if you're down in the one in Galleon, you need to give me a call. Come down there, man.
I am making plans for a trip down there very soon, actually. So
Awesome, man.
Well, I got some fellas in Chicago who said y'all pizza sucks.
Wow.
hey,
Yeah,
you know what?
they love it.
Chicago drivers suck.
That Chicago compared to Detroit deep style pizza, man. He said you guys are horrible.
We got Pizza Populous up here. Let me tell you, it's delicious.
People populous. Never heard of that one.
What?
Yeah,
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, Pizza Populous is a very famous Italian Detroit style pizza. It's a pie. They make pies like this thick,
Wow.
Well,
and
Godfather.
let me tell you, it's worth every dime.
Mm.
I've never had
It
to
is
eat pizza
absolutely
with a
worth
fork.
You guys are making me
Why would-
hungry, okay?
Why would you eat
Pizza-
pizza with a fork? What are you,
Pizza's
French?
really expensive here. Damn it.
I'm not French. I've just seen pizza that thick where you got to eat it with a fork. It's like it's like, what is that called? When it's real
It's a
thick.
deep
It's like
dish
a
pizza. It's a deep dish
Well-
pizza. That's what it is.
Well, see, when you have a pizza that big, they just call them pies.
pie.
I don't know if you've ever been to New York and had a New York style pie, but let me tell you, between here and Chicago, I prefer New York.
Oh, y'all hear that, New York? Y'all hear that, Chicago? I'll get a phone call
I've been through Chicago several times. I've gone up to Rockford, Illinois, up there. So I've gone through Chicago a few times, and I can honestly say New York's better.
Yeah, I'm from North
Yeah,
Jersey.
I
and
never
I
had
won't
one of
even
those.
eat that Detroit or Chicago garbage.
Hey, now watch your mouth there. Watch your mouth.
No, I
This
can't
this
eat it.
313 boy can make some good pizza. Okay,
Matter of fact, I went to
Oh.
Viva 313 the other day.
did you?
Yeah, it was horribly disgusting.
Yeah, they're not all that hype.
Oh shit! So this
Yeah,
is 313 here in Austin,
Here.
Texas.
It had cheese under
Damn.
the sauce with pepperonis on top. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Well, yeah, that's called a pepperoni and cheese pizza.
Man, all this shit was mixed up though.
Well, you gotta have pizza with pepperoni, pineapple, mushrooms, and olives.
no.
Hey, I like pineapple and pizza. Don't judge me.
So do I. So do I.
I love pineapple and pizza. That's really good.
He
love
said,
I like
"Stay away, demon."
No.
I like
Hey,
black olives.
if it makes you feel any better, I do put garlic on my pizza, so I'm not a vampire.
Well, you know, vampires, garlic ain't nothing to vampires this day and age.
Nope.
Well, then I put silver in my pizza. I'm not a werewolf.
So,
I can get gold flakes for you if you like.
Dude, I heard that makes a steak more expensive just for a little sheet of gold.
You know what? I can get
Why would
gold
you
flakes
want a
really
gold plate?
cheap here, and I can get
Can you
something
get
with
can you
gold
get
too.
wagyu? Can you
Yeah,
get wagyu beef?
yeah.
Because man, that's literally the diamond of all beef right there.
I can get A1 uh Wagyu beef here. I can even
I,
get it. I can even get it in a and you know those ones with the spoon in it. Uh
the T-bones,
no. They're really big.
sirloin.
No. It's like it's
Oh boy.
uh what you call it? Oh, it's huge. I bought one. It's Japanese Wagyu, and it was one of those big huge things that look like that look like came out of Flintstones.
But
oh, it's talking
that's
the
I
size,
got
size
I'm
of
deer.
talking
a
about one of
cow.
those.
Nope.
I got
Those
venison in
Man,
my
what is
freezer.
I like venison. I love venison.
I'm a hunter. I hunt for my own meat if I have to.
I love venison.
you might have to the way the world is going these days.
Oh, I know. I'm about to go.
You
I'm
might.
about to join the walleye fishermen right now because the walleye are running through the Detroit River right now. They're hitting hard.
But you know, American
Detroit
beef
got
is
a river.
way too expensive here. Way
I
too
believe
You
it.
expensive.
can't trust the water, man. You might catch a two-finned fish.
I was born here. I'm already mutated.
Oh,
You know what? If you come, I'll take you to eat fugu.
And the best part is, guys, I literally fish right next to Zug Island, one of the most polluted islands in Detroit.
Oh gosh.
Mm.
I don't eat the fish there.
well, no
I
telling
just
what.
catch and release.
Uh, you guys have to try fugu. It's really good. The poisonous
What is it?
fish. It's a poisonous fugu. It's
Huh.
yeah. It's got number one detoxin in its blood. You can't eat the blood, but you can eat the meat. Oh, it's a poisonous fish and it's so good.
I like fresh tuna right out of the water.
I
I like
can
fresh tuna out of a can.
Oh
no no
You
no
no.
know,
no no
You
no
ever
no.
you ever
tuna
go
fish.
Yeah, you ever get a chance to go to Florida or South Carolina, one of those? And you get a chance to go out and go tuna fishing? You can
Mm,
literally catch a tuna, slice a piece right off and eat it.
yeah,
That's okay.
yum.
That
Well, we gotta go for sushi, Terry. I gotta take you to go for sushi too.
that ain't something that the brothers do.
Oh, come
I
on.
call BS on that one.
But you show me a brother that does that, then I'll give you $1,000,000.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
drag you to my son's restaurant
All
where he
all I
likes
have
that.
to do all I have to do is go down to a sushi bar and film it for you and I'll send it over to you.
Yep.
I
See,
agree
Now
with you,
mind
Terry.
you,
I'm not eating
I
raw
want
fish.
I want it all in crispy $20 bills.
So I'm about to say, hey, you only got 10 minutes to make this happen. All bets are off after that.
10 minutes. My wife took the car.
I'm sorry.
I'm not
Uber.
about to walk.
You better Uber.
well, I'm gonna wait for you
Uber.
guys to come. Is that a
Even
promise that
Uber's
you guys
get
are gonna come to the
even
house?
Uber's getting too expensive anymore.
Nah.
Dude,
So you guys
you
are gonna.
guys don't
We
have
don't
those.
go Uber. We take the train. We take a
You
commuter
guys,
train. It's
hey,
cheaper.
you guys don't have those cars that drive by themselves, do y'all? Joe?
Oh, the smart cars?
Um,
Yeah. You have those
I don't
cars
I don't know
around?
if they do in Columbus or not. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I
I've
mean, they
seen
might.
only
I don't
I've
know.
only seen 3 here in Michigan so far. Only 3.
Nobody
And let me
Dude,
drives
they're
here.
everywhere around here.
Nobody
No,
drives there. Everyone
they
takes the
look
train.
weird, man. They got cameras all over the sides. I'm like, is this a spaceship or a vehicle?
Exactly.
Nah, they're weird. I almost got in
And
one
it
the other
spooks me
day.
out because late at night that damn car is down by itself.
I'm
Where
gonna
the hell
throw
is that
Cherry
damn car
on
going?
a
It
bullet
just
train.
drives.
See how he likes it. You're gonna go on a bullet train. You want to go on
And
a
the
bullet
car,
train, Cherry? We'll take you on one.
sure. Now, where do they go to get? Are these cars electric? How do they? Do they go
Yeah.
back to the yard right before they go
No,
out of
they have solar
yard
panels
stuff?
on top. Those Waymos have solar panels on top.
I gotta do my dishes.
They are making a shitload of money, dude.
I
Whoever's
gotta
doing that is
wash
making a
dishes.
shitload of money.
They're cheaper
Yeah,
than Ubers too. That's why I almost took one. They're like half as much as an Uber.
They burnt
Ooh.
those Waymos up in California, what, a year ago or two.
Yeah, they got them here in Austin. They're all over. I got chased out of downtown by a whole group of Waymos.
Oh, no
One
shit.
night-
Wow.
one late night, I was trying to go get some pizza late night, and I pulled up at the speed, and I saw this car with like flashing like blinkers. So I was like, that's weird. And I'm looking in the car, and there's no driver. I'm like, that's weird. And what is that weird shit on top? Whatever. So I keep driving, and I see one like driving towards me, like coming. And I look in, and there's no driver, and it's just driving down the street, and I'm a little freaked out at this point. And so I made the right, and then when I made the right turn, there was like a whole block of them just blinking and driving and parking, and they were all doing shit with no drivers.
They were hunting you down.
That's how
They were. Well,
I didn't-
They knew that you knew.
Yeah, definitely.
You
If you know.
you looked
like
at you
5
looked
blocks
into the
before
car. You looked in the car, and
Mhm.
they was like, "We're gonna get this sucker to get in this car and have them pay us to where he's going." That's what happened. And there was a fleet of them chasing you down, so you
There's
get
a
at least
fleet
in one
of
of them.
And then
They were
I
like-
was like 5 blocks almost on my way outside of downtown, and I came to a stoplight, and then another one pulled up beside me, and
Yeah.
then 2 more pulled up at the lights, and for some reason all the lights were red. Like every light was red, and then 2 pulled up, and then 1 pulled up, and then so I was literally surrounded by them. I was like, all right, I'm getting out of here. Fuck this pizza.
They are.
He's like, it ain't worth it at this point.
Yeah.
I've seen the movie Wrong Turn. I know what happens.
Yeah, right?
Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't seen Maximum Overdrive, you have an idea on what happened with cars.
Well, when semis start coming alive, I know not to be on the highway.
Well, you ain't got to worry about Toys R Us because they're shut down. You ain't got to worry about that truck anymore. That
I
truck
don't know
is
why everyone's
history.
worried about
All right,
driving.
guys,
You gotta take the train, man.
we don't have a train like that.
We don't live in the
We do.
future like Japan does.
Yeah, wait a
We
minute.
have a train. We go by train. We don't drive anywhere. We go by train. It's cheaper.
Well, the train here is on a set route. They don't go the way anywhere I want to go.
We're gonna say we actually have a bullet train here in Michigan that goes to Chicago all the time.
Hey, that's why I see why that train goes to Chicago. It's got the best pizza.
We have the Amtrak here.
Yeah,
We got
Japan Rail here.
We got Amtrak here too.
We got Japan Rail. We got the bullet train. We got everything.
Well,
even got a
the
monorail.
Amtrak is like the bullet train. It literally flies. Like you can get from Detroit, Michigan to Chicago in less than an hour on a bullet train here.
Really? Is that how long it takes
Yeah.
to go from one state to another up there? An hour?
Yeah.
It takes me an hour. It takes me an hour just to get downtown.
An hour to get out of Austin.
Well, that's probably because you live in the middle of nowhere.
Dude, it takes us 2.5. Dude, it takes us from Austin to El Paso. It's 8 hours.
Oh,
Can you
damn.
imagine how many states pass in the Northeast in 8 hours? How
It's
many
really
states
probably like
Uh,
9, but you lose an hour with the time zone switch.
yeah, I was gonna say from here to Rockford, Illinois, it's 6 hours 12 minutes, but here we're an hour ahead of Chicago.
Mm.
So technically, I'm going back in time when I go that way.
Mm.
Yeah,
And when you come here, you
that
lose a
sounds weird
day.
itself.
Oh, you gain a day, and you lose a day when you go home.
I'm a time traveler. See, time travel
All
does
right, guys.
exist.
It does. Well, guys, man, it has been a pleasure. We're going on 3 hours of just craziness. Drew,
All Ripley's, they'll never believe it.
I'm wiped
yeah,
out,
they'll never
Terry.
believe it.
I used my
Huh?
ability, so I'm wiped out.
I'm wiped out too. I want to go get a Bush beer.
No,
Joe, you buying?
no.
You're all the way in
Joe can't
Texas.
buy? Oh, damn.
I'll take a Modelo.
That exit. Yeah, I'm good.
I got Corona in my fridge.
Andrew wants to.
Well, there you go. I'll take a Corona with lime.
Yeah.
I'll get you. I'll
Yeah,
got some
no,
Duffy's moonshine in my on here on the second floor. I can give you some of that.
no, I want the whole damn bottle. I need to go to Specs and get a bottle of liquor anyway. I meant to do that today, but I got kind of busy. But anyway, guys, it's been appreciated hanging out with you guys. I really enjoyed it. If you guys would like, once I post the reels, feel free to use the reels however you like. I'm going to post them on my Facebook page. So once they're done, zoom over there and share them on TikTok or whatever you choose to share them with. It is totally up to you. But until then, I will see you. There's no podcast tomorrow, but we got one
Yay!
Saturday.
I got a
We're
big
in Florida.
Wait, you said no tomorrow, but there's one Saturday?
Sunday.
Oh.
I got
Easter Sunday?
Sunday?
Yep.
What?
Easter Sunday. I don't celebrate Easter.
I celebrate Easter. I'm gonna make chocolate today. Gee whiz,
Actually,
Terry.
My mother's
There's a
forcing
guy.
me to come over.
Oh, wow. There's a
Yeah,
guy
my
that
mom's
owns.
making me come over, guys.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
sorry
making
about
ham. I'm making ham and scalloped potatoes for supper tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm eating lamb chops
Well,
with mom.
Oh,
I
look
might
at
come
that.
to your
Oh,
house for
hey,
some of
hold
those
up.
lamb chops.
I'm eating Popeye. I'm eating Church's chicken. And some
Hey, man.
macaroni and cheese. But yeah. Hey, you guys enjoy the rest of your evenings. I appreciate you guys coming on the show. And hey, another great one. So, hey, this is Cherry with NSPS TV Paranormal. I wish you guys a lot of success on what you guys do, and I'll be speaking to you soon. Joe, stay out of
Yeah,
trouble.
thanks for having me
Eileen,
on, guys. I appreciate it.
That was
Yeah,
fun
hey,
today.
Andrew,
Sir.
get a hold of me and we'll do something.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew, don't trust that.
Ah.
He do not have.
You gotta come here and visit me instead. We're gonna
Hey,
have more fun.
I'm a well-respected paranormal investigator in Ohio. Okay, just thought I'd let you know that.
Would I
Hey,
rather
Drew-
do a 2-hour drive or an 18-hour flight?
18-hour flight. You gotta come here instead. I'll take you
But
to
hey,
Okinawa.
Joe will probably have you up in the club, so leave you
No,
alone.
I'll
That's
take you
good.
to
No, I don't go to
Okinawa.
no club. I'm
Yeah,
married.
you.
I don't
I
go
was
to no
about to
club.
say you're not about to catch me in some club.
Nope,
I'm getting
nope.
too old for that.
Unless it's
Hey,
haunted. Other
you
than
know
that,
what?
no.
Hey, my birthday's coming up, man. I might go to the strip club for my birthday. I haven't decided yet.
There you go. Well,
I'll be
I
turning
haven't been.
34.
I ain't like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Hey, I'll be 33 at the end of May, so
Oh, that's not bad.
There you go.
I'll be 63 in July.
No, you won't.
I
You'll be
wish
60.
I hope to live that long.
Well, I was hoping to be married for that long, but that didn't turn out well.
Life
Yeah.
happens.
Life happens, man.
Yeah.
Speed
Joe,
bumps.
what you
That's
gonna
all
say?
I call them.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Was it?
I thought you said something.
I did. I said life happens, buddy. I mean, Yeah, I know that was a sad day. Hey, that was a sad day for you, man. I felt for you. I really did.
No, you did? Did
Man,
I know you 3 years ago?
I even reached out to you.
I don't remember those days, Joe.
Man.
I mean, I think
His memory is not as sharp as it used to be,
No, it's
guys.
not. It's not. It really isn't.
At that time.
Joe, how long? Hey, Joe, how long have I been knowing you, Joe? 3 years?
Been longer than that, Terry.
Has it been 4
Yeah.
years?
Yeah, 4 or 5
You know
years.
what? Actually, wait. So actually, I'm gonna try to look up that first podcast you were on with me.
Yeah. That's
I'm
when you were
gonna try to
married.
look at.
You were married and everything. Your wife was with you at the time and all kinds of stuff. And then I didn't hear from you much afterwards. And all of a sudden I seen that your wife passed. And I reached out and I said, hey, man, I'm sorry to hear about, your wife passing. And you don't remember.
Well,
You
I
don't remember. I
appreciate
get it.
Dude,
Yeah.
I have so much. I have a lot going on. I have a lot going on.
Oh, no, I get
man,
it.
but
No, I totally understand that.
I do appreciate it. That there is somebody out there that there's millions of people that reached out to me. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate it. Actually, her anniversary of her death was just last week,
Gee.
and I'll be headed out there tomorrow to put flowers on her grave.
No, I was shocked when I seen that. I was like, oh my God. And I told my wife, I was like, hey, Terry's wife just died. She's like, you gonna reach out to him? I said, I already did. I said, that was terrible. Then when you had me back on your show, I gave you condolences before even the show started.
So you was on my show twice?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Damn, dude, that's been a long time ago.
I know.
What? Let me add up. Because, I never did a 500 episode. So I don't know how many podcasts I done done since I first started this venture. You know what I'm saying?
You did do one afterwards. And I remember that because I told you to do one.
Because I wasn't going to come back, Joe. I wasn't. My plan was to let all this go.
And I told you to come back.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't stop now.
When you had me on your first podcast, you were just starting to do podcasts.
Exactly. Yeah, I was green as fuck.
So
dude.
I was like, I was like one of your. I don't know if I was your first. Yeah, I'm not sure if I was your first, but I was one of them to be on your show.
Yeah, you were like,
and I remember your wife being. Yeah. Right.
So I have an important question for you guys. If anybody would be interested in being a vendor / speaker at an event in South Carolina this June, they're looking for guest speakers and vendors.
How in the hell am I going to get to South Carolina?
I'm just letting you know I'm going to be a guest speaker at the
Wait a minute.
Strange, Dark, and Mysterious Market.
They
Aren't you
messaged me
closer to
too.
South Carolina than me? I think
They
guys
messaged you
are closer
too?
to South
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my event page for the event.
Yeah, they messaged me
Aren't
too.
you guys closer than I am?
I'm literally 11 hours, 10 minutes from the hotel.
Damn. and I'm a whole
Yep.
3 days of driving from Texas to South Carolina. Your
3
11
days.
hours, not 3 days. Yeah.
You might want to just put a brick on your gas pedal and let it go.
I think we could get there in 24, maybe.
You
24
think we
hours.
can get there in 24 or 48?
24 hours.
In 24.
You're gonna need a whole lot of energy shots and coffee.
Man.
I know. I'm.
And a
Dude.
broomstick. And a
I mean,
broomstick.
You
I
can
got
get
my
there in 24
broomstick.
hours.
If
I'm
you want to
flying.
borrow it, I got a
He
broomstick.
said, "I'm
Hey,
flying."
you guys just don't know just how big Texas really is.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
Texas is
Texas is
big.
probably about the size of a whole country.
Yeah, true.
When I say 8 hours each way, it's literally 8 hours each way.
But
That's
the biggest,
Not right
crazy.
there.
but the biggest state is Alaska.
Yeah, area wise, yeah.
The biggest
But
state is
if you
Alaska.
put Alaska is
It
a
takes
big ass
16
state.
hours to drive
It is
from
a
El
big ass
Paso
state.
to Houston. 16 hours.
16 hours from El Paso to Houston?
Yeah.
Screw that shit. Who's doing
And
that?
7 hours. 7 hours from
Said,
here.
screw that.
7 hours from here north to Amarillo, and 5 hours from here south to South Padre.
And how many hours from here to Lake Charles?
Like 4.5.
7?
Lake Charles,
That's
Texas.
wild.
It's 4 an hour. No, it's 4.5 to get to Beaumont.
Oh yeah, it's another hour after that, huh? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about another hour and a half after that. Yeah,
Man, just to get to the other side of the state, you're gonna have to take a plane.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm flying.
Yeah. It would definitely be a flying because I can't. Then we're not even thinking about all these little baby states that we get that is like 3 hours, 4 hours to drive through. Let's see.
Well, yeah, because you gotta go. You gotta go through Georgia. You gotta go through Georgia. You gotta go through Florida.
Alabama.
Yup.
Yeah. Or we could cut across Tennessee and just head cut
There you
across
go.
into Kentucky. And we could go that way
It's still
instead of
it's
going
12
the southern route.
it's 12 hours to Nashville.
God damn.
Tennessee is
Yeah.
a big
That's
state,
right.
man. I mean, I'm just saying. That's like very
That's
long,
wild
man.
because for when I was moving to Colorado, mind you, I did this all in a U-Haul. I drove from Michigan through a snow blizzard all the way to Colorado, up to West Cliff, Colorado. Mind you, it was at like 5,000 feet up in the mountains.
Dude, from Michigan
I did
to
it
Colorado
in-
was 4 hours.
I did it in, no, it's a 20-hour drive. I did it in 18.
Yeah, I drove a tour for a rapper, and we did 22 cities in 30 days.
Nice.
Yeah, we started and I flew out to LA, and then we turned around like right after my flight landed and drove from LA to Houston.
I got an
And-
autograph from Big Sean. He's a big fan of my channel.
Oh yeah, I know Sean.
Yeah, he's actually a fan of my YouTube channel, and I got an autograph from him at the airport.
That's what's up. The promotion company I work with, he knows us very well because we did his first tour and brought him to us the first time. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
So you're familiar with Lil White then?
Who?
Really? He's from South Texas.
Little who?
Lil White.
Yes,
Little
I have
White?
heard of him. He was just on.
See Cotton, Vanex Boys, Percocet, Allure, Tabs, Volume, Patches,
Yeah,
Ecstasy. It's all up for grab.
He's
What you
on,
want, what you need. Hit me up. I got you, man.
He's on Juicy J's new album that's about to come out.
Yeah, he lives up here in Michigan now, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he moved from Texas up to here about 14 years ago.
Hmm.
Yep.
That's crazy.
See,
all right,
that's
guys,
my
man,
arm.
I'll let you guys later. All right. Guys.
I gotta go.
Peace. OG,
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye
Been
bye.
nice
Bye.
talking to you guys.
So I'm gonna go have a beer now.
Yep.
Remix of the beat.